And we should be live.
Hey, what was that? Another model?
We're live, everybody. We are up and going.
Live.
Are you sure?
Episode
It should be. Stop watching.
85.
All right. Would have started a little sooner, except, Scott screwed
Jason
something
fucked it up.
late as always because Scott walked away and created an audio loop when he wasn't supposed to. Happy holidays, everybody. Here we are with our live show. We're all drinking our mugs. We have Scott Johansson and Brian Clark. The whole family's all together. How is everybody out there? Well, we got about time. You people in chat, you have no idea what I
Greg
do with
and
behind the
Bill.
scenes.
And yes, Randy, it's live.
It is live.
Well, they said about that. We're 5 minutes late. So, I mean, I get it. People are just dying to hear from us,
So everyone on the chat that's commenting, we've got a 9-second delay before we see it. So we will answer you, but 10 seconds late.
Wow.
Kind of like this podcast was.
Yes, and all Johansson's fault.
Yeah, explain why. Old man probably.
Okay, who does all the technical stuff? Who does all the technical stuff? Do I do all the technical stuff?
He told us what we had to do.
Okay. So you know what? If you can't make it foolproof, then you're a fool.
Yep.
Okay.
You're the fool that screws it up every time. How is everybody? How was your Christmas? How was your holiday, your Hanukkah, your Kwanzaa? Get anything cool, guys? What's going on?
Go on, Scott.
Scott, anything?
I didn't get anything cool.
Nothing?
I got some nice gift cards from my co-host. So I could buy Salt food because he's trying to kill me. Now, I chose to go a different route and send him a more personal gift that was apparently routed around the tri-state area for about a week, but he did finally get it the day after Christmas, was it?
Yes, it was the day after Christmas.
Well,
I'm sorry, was I going too fast?
No.
Or are you on a delay?
No, I'm reading the chat as well while you're talking.
Oh, okay.
Well, I have gifts for both of you that I'm going to mail out a week ago. They're in the back of my truck still. So,
you're on the Johansson mail schedule. That's
Jason always does say, that you're behind.
It's just, it's just not where the post office isn't like a place I go a lot, and it's not. I don't even go by it. So it's one of those things that I open the truck up. I go, oh yeah, I got to do that. Get in the truck, go where I'm going, go home, and go. Oh, I didn't do that. But
awesome.
They're coming. They're coming.
Dan Cherney got a Model Club TV shirt. And look, I'm wearing a Dan Cherney original here that Dan made for me.
That's
I'm
awesome.
Stand up a little bit so everyone can kind of see it. Who knew King Kong was this fat? But
that is a very round King Kong head.
Dude, that's coming through like 3D.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So Greg asked if you were with my mom, and that's why we were late, and that's not true. I hope.
Well,
greetings.
He's almost done.
All right. Thank you, everybody who's here in chat with us. We appreciate it. I want to start out with that. Thanks for these 3 years of pretty cool stuff going on. Our audience means a lot
Virginia
to us.
and Brent sent me a little sign too. So
yeah. But thank you, everybody, for everything you've done for the show. People have donated, participated, chatted, sent in emails, anything for the show, pictures. We love you. And we wanted to say thank you to all of you for making this actually fun. And, I don't know what other things to say other than thank you. We love you. You guys have any comments? Anything?
I have a question. Is this going to cross over into a model in a movie episode too? Are you like?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You want to do that first?
Yeah.
Well, no. The reason I was asking is you have it listed as episode 85, but are you going to have to post it twice so that
we will not? No, there will be an extra
episode.
There
like
will be
2
another
or whatever you guys are on. It's
85.5.
Who watches that?
Well, let's get that out of the way.
85.5.
You want to do that? Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Let's get that.
So a while ago,
Okay.
Scott Johansson, you want to introduce the movie we want to talk about right up front? Because I think it's a good fight, like a good Christmas holiday fight.
So people always get on me because I don't watch a lot of new movies. And this movie was a classic example as to why. But I got roped in, and I was talking to Jason about this the other night because my wife started
Thanks,
watching it one night, and I thought the chick at the beginning was hot. So I sit down and start watching. Next thing I know, I'm roped in, and I've watched this whole mess. So the movie was called House on the Bayou. Is it a Netflix movie? Is it?
Should have sunk
It's on
in the
Amazon.
Netflix.
It was on
It's on
Amazon.
Amazon, wherever it is. Save your money. But
Then why'd you tell us to watch it, you asshole?
well, because I wanted to have some interaction. Okay, and let me tell you, whatever you guys watch, like Three Balls on the Chicken or whatever the fuck kind of movies you guys are watching, this is better than that.
No,
Okay?
it's
So,
Three
it's
balls
not.
on a chicken. So give us the general premise of the movie, Scott.
so the general premise of the movie is at the beginning, and it's been a while since I've seen it. So if I miss something, you guys chime in. 'Cause
I
you
just
were more
watched it 2
recent
days
than me.
ago, so it's fresh.
Beginning of the movie starts out, I think the husband comes home and the wife's informed him that she's caught him cheating and that the family's going to go away on a retreat. Was it, or was it what do you want to call it?
Punishment.
A
Like-
punishment, or well,
Yes.
I
But
guess.
before you go on, I don't understand why I was being punished when he was cheating. That's what I want to know.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't understand why he was cheating on her. Okay, but
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what I don't understand.
I do.
so
Really?
eh.
Did you watch
she's-
Westworld? It's the same actress from Westworld. She's in there quite a bit.
It's no,
I don't
it's
know.
not,
I thought she
not
was-
her appearance. It's not her looks. It's her demeanor. She's
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
not a loving
Well-
person.
So
No.
you'd have cheated on her. So
Should
you'd have
be.
cheated on her.
I cheat on nobody, my friend.
I said, well, you'd have cheated on her because
No,
she
I
don't have
say
hair in the bottom of their feet like most Bigfoot mates. But anyway, so they go to this house, and the husband, I would say, pretends to be nice, but then he goes into this store, and she had wanted him to pick up. What was it?
Veal cutlets.
Well, so they rent this house on the Bayou, okay, which isn't where, Louisiana somewhere or whatever. It's in the middle of
Where's
nowhere,
the Bayou?
swamp.
That's the only place that the
Okay.
Bayou exists.
Now people are realizing why
uh,
we keep these shows separate.
So anyway,
Like, it doesn't.
so the husband turns into a shit. They get introduced to this kid and was it grandfather or just old guy that he lived with? I forgot what they said he was.
His grandpa.
Grandpa.
Yeah.
This
And
is not
then,
going well.
are we spoiling the movie? Are we doing spoilers?
No, we're
or what are we
spoiling the
doing?
whole movie. Go.
Spoil
Yes.
everything. No, you can't spoil crap.
So, so then all kinds of weird shit starts happening where they get locked in this room and
Hey,
was it
Mike,
the
someone's
dog that
asking,
got
time out,
locked?
Scott. Someone's asking about the Discord link. The Discord link is down in the comments, not comments, but
Oh,
the
okay.
description.
So so all this crazy shit starts to happen. And I'm gonna fast. Jason, you probably remember more of the crazy
I'll
shit
go
than I
through
do,
the real
'cause
quick. So turns out the
Yeah.
husband actually paid this two people to try and kill his wife while they were at the house on the Bayou. Turns out the guy is either a demon or an angel sent to retribute and kill the bad people in the world. And he continually does this in this house that disappears in this town. That's the movie in a nutshell. Brian,
the
you
movie.
hated it. Why?
Oh,
And I
besides the
guarantee
fact-
everybody will be off this movie in a second.
besides the fact that it's not a good movie.
Yes.
It's not a good movie. The story is garbage, but I'm not a overly. This might surprise some people. I'm wearing a Studio 666 hat, for God's sakes. I'm not an overly religious person, and for me, it's a preachy film hidden within a horror film, and it gets very preachy as the movie goes on. And there's a point in time where, I just couldn't get past the whole, you can be a better person stuff that kept coming through, and the demonology, and it was just, I don't like being preached at while I'm trying to watch a movie. It reminds me, we have a place in Lorraine, a church that does a haunted house every Halloween, but it's like a religious haunted house, so
Yeah.
they have like abortion clinic, and ooh, look out for the abortion clinic, and they got the 7 deadly sins and stuff like that.
See, I
This
have
is
to
what
go
this
to that.
freaking-
Okay.
This is what this freaking thing reminds me of, and I had the same feeling of anger at the end that I would have had had I gone to one of those haunted houses. And Scott, you
So-
suck. Let's watch it.
I'm
So-
trying to.
I'm trying to see your point of view here, which is very skewed. But I get what you're saying.
I didn't
Okay.
think it was that preachy.
I didn't
I
think
did.
it was that preachy, but it was about morality, okay, and your morals and shit like that. So I can get why you took it there. Okay. But I didn't look at it as being that's all I looked at it is like bad things happen to bad people. And it's the guy got what he deserved in the end. And she's
And
probably driving
the
right
girl
now
that he was cheating
to
on her
bang
with
me.
got cooked in a car. That was kind of awesome.
That was a
That's
close
right. I
second.
forgot about that.
That was a
Yes.
good second.
Yeah. So
The power of Christ.
everyone paid for their and I'll go to Brian's narrative. I guess everybody paid for their sins. Okay. And so I mean I can see it. I didn't see it through the whole movie that way.
I love that
but
we're
I can
starting
see
a
what you're
holiday
saying.
episode with a nice holiday political religious fight.
So,
Because that's
so
it's probably
what's
like
your
just
take,
like at my
Mr.
dinner
Walker?
table every time.
What was your take, Mr. Walker?
I did not think it was that preachy. I kind of thought I thought the acting was terrible. Like it felt like a Lifetime movie, like the whole way through. Like it just felt like one of those.
Yeah, that's what they're showing on Lifetime now.
Yeah, and
Demons.
but that's like the way the acting level and the way it was shot felt like a Lifetime movie. And then when the reveal came at the end, I was like, I could go for a better movie of an angel killing people. Like,
Well, we've talked about that before.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
That being
it's in
said-
those lines. I just don't think it was as preachy as Brian's making it out to be. But
Do you think it was as horrible as Brian said it was?
no, it's not the worst. It is not Crimes
See,
of
and
the
that's where I
Crimes of
am
the
too.
Future. It's not.
not
It's
saying
not the
yeah.
worst movie I've ever seen.
No, I agree. It's not
Okay.
the movie I've ever seen, but it's just
If I had to sit through that or the
Robert,
76
yes.
King Kong, okay. If I had to sit
I
through
will-
that or the 76 King Kong, I think I'd choose that.
All right.
76 calm every time, dude. You're out of your mind. You are out of your freaking mind. You're insane.
So,
I don't even.
right.
We gotta call your wife up and have you locked up. You got issues. I would rather watch a guy in a freaking rubber monkey suit over this any day of the week.
All right, let's go through the chat. There's some good stuff going in there. Go on, Brian. LOL at the Lorraine Church haunted house. Is that? Oh, that Brandy saying.
That's Brandy. That's one of my
Okay,
former,
all right.
She's one of my former students watching while she does DoorDash.
Cool. Highlight of movie: getting cooked in the car. I agree. That was the highlight of the movie.
Yeah.
Although getting eaten alive by the wolf was kind of good. Like,
I don't even remember it. I probably blacked
oh,
out.
see, you didn't watch. All right. Anyway,
I watched it.
I know. I'm just kidding.
The Blue Room.
It reminded me of Mandy at certain times.
Never seen Mandy.
See, you guys got to watch Mandy. Let's move on. Let's move on a little bit.
I
What you
like
do?
Robert Trock said the movie was probably shorter than the review. Yeah, it probably is. Whatever.
Hey,
No.
Brent, you're right. Violent Night, great movie.
Violent Night was good.
So
He's good.
Let's do some news and reviews. You guys get anything model kit wise? We're not going to show pictures of like things that we found on the internet, but like in the last couple of weeks, Christmas presents, holiday stuff. Get any model kits?
I did.
What'd you get?
our good friend Rob Madison printed the small version of the new Parks Godzilla, and with Mike Parks painted on the foot. I don't know if that's going to focus in. And sent it to me as a gift.
Cool.
So that came from Rob. And then he also sent me these cool postcards. These Hodag postcard. And then this one, oh wait, that's a Hodag. Hold on. What is this one called? The Ghast. Human-like creatures who dwell in the vaults of Zin. The Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath by H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh, nice.
And that's Rob's art too.
It is cool.
So Rob sent
That
me
is
some
cool.
postcards along with that. And he sent me my Godzilla back finally. So I got that back. And then I also got, I'm not going to open the whole thing because there's pictures all over the web. I shouldn't even open this, but I will just because.
Yeah, that'll be.
A live box. Fuck off. From Jaeger Army, I did get the Herman Munster bust.
Oh, awesome.
Mine is
and
coming.
It is really nice. I was complaining about the price a little bit, but I mean it's big. It's a lot of resin, and it comes with the staircase and the translucent spot so you can light it up. It was my idea, but whatever. Again, idea stolen.
Some people did make comment why no one else is wearing Christmas stuff for the holiday episode. I feel kind of weird.
All of a sudden, Jason decided he's got to get right. He watched House on the Bayou, and now he's got to get right with the Lord.
Well, I will say I couldn't. I worked out right before we came on, and I couldn't find my Krampus shirt. So
no. We should have got a Santa beard for Scott. That would have been good. We have all bearded people.
I don't know. He'd probably stretch the elastic out trying to get around his giant dome.
Ron Joseph got the gigantic Frankenstein. Will the Herman Munster kit ever be sold as just a bust without the base? We can ask Mark we're going to have Mark on here in a little bit. We could ask him that. Maybe he will be willing to do that.
And I saw Ron, they are still taking orders for it because I just put myself on the list over break like a week ago. So
yeah.
Oh, Mark's in chat.
Workling's on there still trying to take credit for it. Whatever. Yeah, you did the Fay Ray too. Whatever.
All right, Brian, you pick anything up?
I did. I didn't bring them down because I figured.
Yeah, you can just.
But I got the Mandalorian from Revell that where he's got like the spikes with the stormtrooper heads on it, and I got the 3. What's wrong?
It looked like you fell down for a second.
No, I just bent over.
No, everybody that's on in Ohio would have said, "Oh, we just had an earthquake here." So.
Oh yeah, like you're a minuscule guy.
I never fall down.
Yeah. Hey, at least I don't have video evidence of me falling off. I got the 3 Ghosts of Christmas from John Dennett, and my favorite one. So I have all of them now, but this one is unbelievable, dude. Look at that.
Oh, that is cool.
Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, and it is. I'll save the other 2 for when we do our next show, but. This is just the sculpting on that is phenomenal.
Yeah, I love that. That's really nice.
You can almost like if the light hits it right, you can almost see the face underneath it. It's really cool. So yeah, so that's the holiday one I have.
Mark Worthling said that his last sale of 2023 was a Fay Ray.
Nice.
I'll get jokes on it.
I've got a favorite.
I just got my Shin Ultraman that I did the video for. Really like that kit from X Plus, so everybody check that out if you're Ultraman fan. I think I'm gonna paint it like the beginning of the movie where he drops down, and it's before he combines with the human, and he's just like all silver and gray and not red. So I think I might, because I think even the box art is that frame from the movie, if I'm not mistaken. But I really like that kit. It's a good kit.
Robert just asked if anyone was ever going to do an Addams Family set, and it's another idea I had a long time ago. I thought Tweeterhead was doing one, but I'm not sure. And somebody just did a Gomez with his lion that I saw online, but I didn't look at it that close. It didn't look that great. But yeah, another idea I had. Mark, go ahead and go with it. I don't care. Take it. Just do an Addams Family set. Whatever.
Let's do a giveaway. We have a lot to give away this episode. So I'm going to do the first giveaway.
Giveaway?
Yeah, we're going to do the first giveaway.
What's the first giveaway?
So in chat,
giveaway time.
It's going to be based on who answers it first, and we could kind of compare notes on our end. So if you don't win because you think you chatted first, it's who we see first on our end. And if there's a tie on our end, we'll figure it out. The first thing, Russell Clark gave us a ton of stuff to give away. And I'm going to go big on the first one. And
go big or go home.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And again, whatever we do here, if this is stuff you have and just are going to resell,
Yeah, these are not for reselling. Please try and at
please
least
just
build them. Send us pictures. It also includes something from David Horvath and Nostalgic Resin Productions. So everything I have, I think I have one of each of these to go in each giveaway I have this episode. So this one is going to come with a Creep Show movie plaque. Okay, so that's from Nostalgic Resin. If you want yours, we'll put that in chat or up. I'll get it in there at some point today. But this is from Russell Clark, so it's a combo. That, and you get these three. All three Terminators from Horizon. So you get the endoskeleton, you get Arnold, and you get Robert Patrick.
Choppa.
You know, all those. So all three of those classic Horizon kits are up for grabs. Now, here's what it is. To win this, and I don't know if this is going to work.
So here's what I'm going to do.
Here it is, right here.
I'm going to type in stop, and the first to come after stop.
Hold on, Scott. You're ruining it. Scott, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
This is, you have to tell me what model kit this part is from. And I will give you one clue. It is styrene. It is styrene. It is a tree branch. So if anybody knows what model kit this part is in by the end of the episode, let me know.
Oh, okay. All right, so you should type in tree branch and then your guess.
Yes, there you go. So if you know what this is from, and if I see the answer come up while we're talking, I'll say we got a winner. And I'll keep putting this one up once in a while if we don't have a winner. It is a tan
Ron
plastic.
Joseph said Wolfman.
It is not from a Wolfman.
We got a lot of Wolfman in there.
It is not Elvira.
Scott's tapeworm. Scott's tapeworm.
Ooh, it could be Scott's tapeworm. Dracula? Nope. So
So
keep guessing as we
Dracula.
go, and I'll keep putting this up.
Yeah. All right. So we got a lot of Wolfman.
And if I don't have
guesses,
it,
so
I'll
it's not a
put
Wolfman
another
kit.
clue in a little bit if we don't get anybody else.
Okay.
So
Hey, I want to, because Jamie Sy earlier said that they should do the Herman Munster with Scott balled up at the foot of the stairs. It's already cost $210. Could you imagine the amount of resin needed to make a Scott?
Scott dead at the bottom of the stairs.
That would be ridiculous.
Okay.
It would be huge. It would be like $600.
Randy Van Dyke, Batman.
Not Batman. Not Batman. Not Wolfman.
Like how Scott just.
I will. I'll give a clue in a little bit.
Okay.
So, give a clue.
Do I get to guess?
No. Tree Branch Grim Reaper. Good guess, but no. No.
That was going to be my guess, actually.
It is not from the Grim Reaper. It is not. It is not Rotocast. Again, styrene, tan plastic. All right. Anyway, moving on. How are things, guys? Anything else new? Any other chat things? This is good. People in chat, let us know. Is it choppy? Is it breaking up? Sound good?
All right. Tar Pit, Psycho Tree Branch, Headless Horseman,
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing? No.
Swamp
Nope.
Thing.
Wow.
No.
I guess I should give a clue. I got to give a clue.
Can you give one more clue? Okay.
Hessian. Hessian is the clue.
Hessian.
Well, maybe someone already got it then. If that's
Hessian
what I'm thinking.
is the clue. Hessian. Hessian. Nobody? All right.
They're saying it's too hard.
It is too hard. That's what I kind of figured this was going to be an impossible one, and we'd start. Someone has to work. It's 3 model kits. You got to work for this one. This is not something we're just going to. Hessian. Sleepy Hollow. Zippy Z. What's Sleepy Hollow kit?
Wait, no, somebody said that earlier.
Where is it? Where did we miss
Headless
it?
Horseman, somebody said.
Where at?
Brian
Go back and
Donahue
find
said
it.
Headless Horseman.
Oh, I missed it. So then
Yeah,
Brian
Brian
Donahue
Donahue
got it. Where is he? Find it. Go back. Is it Brian Donahue?
Brian Donahue said Headless Horseman.
Okay. Which Headless Horseman kit? Give it to Brian Donahue. Polar Lights.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Brian Donahue got it. Brian Donahue, we'll give it to him. Good job. Congrats. All right, you guys talk amongst yourselves while I write.
No aggression.
That's awesome. Brian Donahue, congratulations. I'll get that going. All right. Won the Sleepy Hollow. Yes. Was the Polar Light Sleepy Hollow? It's a part I just forgot to put in the box, and it's been sitting on my shelf. All right. Let's start with this. Brian and Scott, favorite holiday memories? You got any? Like as a kid, what's your favorite holiday memory? And I'm not talking.
Yeah, no.
You know,
my
got any?
we would go to my grandmother and grandfather's house Christmas Eve, and my mom's side of the family is in Lorraine. My dad's side is in Pennsylvania. So we would all go, and it was huge. My grandmother had 7 brothers and sisters, and my grandfather had 9, I believe. So there was a lot of us. We'd just get together and old school stuff, and they'd break out the musical instruments and play the old Serbian, Ukrainian, Yugoslavian music, and it was fun just getting together. I miss doing all that stuff with because we've all kind of gone our own way now.
Yeah. This was the smallest Christmas I've ever had. It was just me, Jamie, my brother, and my mom and dad. It's kind of shrunk dramatically. Scott, favorite holiday memory? Got one?
I'm reading some of these comments. Some of them I think are on a more of a delay than others, possibly, but we can't do anything about that.
Yeah, it's just
there
when
was
we
just
see
an
it.
ad that popped up, but you can skip out of it quick. So
that's gonna happen. Skip the ads if you have to.
Favorite childhood memories. I guess it's been a long time for me, so I don't know. But I think I just look back to Christmas Eve was kind of just always like anybody that didn't have a place to go would come, and just immediate family as well. And we'd open gifts and stuff. As a kid, I remember getting the Captain Action Batman and Captain Action doll to put them on. And I remember getting, and there's a photo of me, I think in 1967, so I was only 4 years old. Marks had a ride-on Batmobile that was spring-loaded. So you'd back up and it would spring-load, and then you put your feet up and go, and it had a steering wheel on it. And I had that thing for years and destroyed it. It's worth about $500 now. And then one of my good Christmases too is G.I. Joe's Mummy set that they had with like the banana splits vehicle on it with the 6 wheels, and it had a crane on the back, and it had the Mummy. I forgot the name of the thing, but
someone in chat, anybody know the name of the thing? I've never. What are you talking about?
What's the name of the
G.I. Joe and banana splits? What?
Well, it had the banana splits. Remember the banana splits cars with the 6 wheels? Space 1999 too. So it had that vehicle.
Okay.
But it had a crane that you hook into the back.
I thought you meant like a crossover. Like there was like a battle between the banana splits.
No, dummy. No, while you were playing with your Barbies. But that's one. And I also remember too, one of the memories, and I don't know if it's a good memory or not, but I think I was in 2nd grade too, and I found the stash of presents in my parents' closet. And I remember looking through the paper, and I could see the Witch game and some other stuff that I'd asked for. So I knew everything I was getting. I ruined it. And so
did you guys? Were you a big
searcher?
Did you go searching for presents before, like every year? We did. We would always try to find them.
I don't know. I think I was kind of disappointed after that. So yeah, it was kind of thing.
So you said
Corgi cars. I had Corgi cars.
You were in 2nd grade, you said, when you did that?
Yeah.
So you've been just ruining shit since you were like
tainted forever. Yeah, I do remember though when I did leave, I had an aunt that used to come in this scary, horrible Santa Claus costume. I have pictures of it. And we'd say, "Hey, where'd Aunt Evelyn go?" "Oh, she went down the street to see a friend or something." And then, here would come Santa Claus, and you half knew it was her, but you half didn't want to believe it was her. So it's,
I think
I was told that I need to just keep my beard, and once it goes white, go with Santa for, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want little kids peeing on me.
That's my plan. I kind of want to do
Secret
it.
of the Mummy's Tomb.
Secret of the Mummy's Tomb.
Tomb.
I think my favorite memory was we used to go to my grandma's every Christmas Eve. Like, so we'd leave our house. So we were all like bundled up in the car, getting ready to go. And my mom goes, if she sees this, if she's watching, I hope she's like, I forgot something in the house. And we all just went, oh, geez, Mom, not again. Like, we're ready to go. She was gone for like 20 minutes. And me and my brother are like, what the fuck is going on in the back seat? And so then we go, she comes back and we go to my grandma's and we come home and Santa had already been to our house. So instead of like, so she snuck in and put all the presents out to make it look like Santa had come to our house while we were gone. And thinking back, I'm like, that's awesome. Like, what an awesome like trick to play on the kids. Cause we were getting to that point where we were like kind of not believing in Santa anymore. And she's like, I'll show them. I'll make it look like we weren't home when it happened. So how could we have done it? And so it was, the bad side of that is we got those Hot Wheel tracks that year, the plastic rubber Hot Wheel tracks that you could whip, that turned into a whip the very next day. And we were getting spanked with them. So it was a high and a low at that point.
Do you remember?
So my son-in-law wrote on here, the little smart ass. I got a Secret Sam attache case. I was the coolest kid on the block in 69. 1969, he was still in the nutsack. Okay, so anybody, don't believe anything that this guy says.
Which guy? What's his name in chat? I don't even know.
Elliot Lusk.
Elliot Lusk. Yeah, that's my son-in-law.
Send me secret messages.
Yes.
Hey,
yes, he's a troublemaker.
You're kind of my age and versus the old guy. What do you remember? It was like a glow in the dark tube system. It was almost like a subway toy type thing, and you'd have it go up the wall and down and around. It would glow in the.
Was it like clear tubes?
Yeah, it was clear tubes.
Micronauts. Was it the Micronauts?
Or the Micronauts. It was a clear tube, but it was like you turn off the lights. It was black with on the, and then it would.
And it was run by air, like the pneumatic, I think it was Micronauts. Wasn't it?
I think so.
Because I just looked it up recently, and it had the little people that sat in the little cars that shot through this. Like, I'm almost positive it was Micronauts. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but
maybe not.
Yeah. I had that. It was pretty cool. Robotics we got one year. A ton of that stuff.
Yep.
But I remember Christmas when Empire Strike Back happened. It was warm here. And I had my ad out on the front yard and my short sleeves and stuff. It was like one of those really warm, like this past Christmas was pretty warm.
Was 1982.
Yep.
It was 1982.
My
first car accident. You were out playing Star Wars. I got my first real car accident that day.
Tell us that story. How'd you get in your first car accident?
Well,
were you 16?
It was 62 degrees. No, it was 82, Jag. I was 19.
Okay.
So anyway,
I'm a jag for that.
Because you can't do basic math and you're a teacher. Go figure. Anyway, the gal I was dating, who would become my first ex-wife, gave me a car stereo for Christmas. So it was so nice out. I called my buddy up and I went over to his house and we put it in the car because it was 62 degrees. Came home, forgot the book for it. So I said to my mom, "Hey, how long we got for dinner?" She says 20 minutes. I said, "Well, I'm going to run back to my friends and get this manual real quick." You could literally see where I got in the accident from my house. Okay. And I was coming up on a red light. I took my foot off the gas and the light turned green. I hit the gas and the guy coming across blew his fucking yellow trying to make it. And I T-boned him. I thought I killed him. I did. I thought I killed him. He had like Roger Rabbit eyes is all I could see. Just and there wasn't a piece of sheet metal on that side of the car they were ever going to use again. I hit him with a 69 Pontiac Catalina. And I think I hit a 1982 Chevy Celebrity and I fucking destroyed it, man. I killed it. So yeah.
Was that your
there you
first
go. There's a Christmas story for you. So,
was that your first car, Scott? Like the first car you drove?
Yeah, it was actually my parents' car. Yeah. So it was like,
Jason, what was the first car you drove that was probably your parents too, just like mine?
I had a station wagon. I had a little Chrysler station wagon. I loved it. That's why I like station wagons still.
I want to get my first car again. A 1978 Mercury Grand Marquis. I would take the half the
Oh.
basketball team home every day. I loved it, dude. It was the best car I've ever had. But it got to a point where it was like more gallons to the mile than
Oh, I love those big giant boat cars. We had a Ford LTD that I just love
Same.
that giant car.
Yeah.
I crashed
Oh.
2 cars.
Somebody
I
asked
crashed
me,
both of my parents'
first
cars.
ex-wife, and I go, yeah, that's my first ex-wife. On my second now, but I don't think she's gonna make the X part. So
I crashed 2
I think
cars
I'll be the dead one.
2 weeks apart at my house in one winter. The first one. So we were at a club in the city. I was 16. It was a underage club, and it was in a very bad neighborhood. And I had my dad's Honda Accord, and it was we parked on Milwaukee Avenue, Milwaukee and Armitage-ish, which is people who are from Chicago. That is the Cobra territory. So there's a pretty dangerous gang around there. So we went into this club and it was snow. It snowed at like a foot of snow while we were inside. Came out, snow everywhere. Get to my dad's car and the window's broken. And they had stolen the cell phone. And this was back when they were like, it was still like a brick phone. It was like 92 probably or 91. And I was like, crap, they took, and I look up and there's 3 guys standing at the end of the street, like waiting for me to call the cops. And I was like, forget it. I'm out of there. On the way home, I spun out and hit the wall on the expressway. So the car got broken into, phone stolen, and then I crashed the car. A week later, a week before I had crashed the station wagon, switching lanes on Burnham Avenue in Lansing at like midnight, hit a parked car, and there just happened to be a guy in the car drinking a beer when I hit him. And he chipped his tooth on the beer bottle, I think, and then ended up suing for like all this. Anyway. But yeah, I crashed 2 cars.
I'm looking at some of these answers. I don't want to read them all, but Kendall
Do first
my
cars.
first car was a 64 Corvair. So that shows his age, right? And then Randy says her first car was a 97 Cavalier. So that makes me feel old.
I told you she was one of my students, dude. So she's a youngster.
Oh, she is a youngster. Okay.
After I had a Grand Am for a long time. Like a 94 or something, probably.
I had a Buick Rendezvous, and I got into I rear-ended a guy. There's train tracks in Lorraine. I went over the tracks, and he stopped at the. You're not supposed to.
I thought when you said you rear-ended a guy,
I don't want to hear
it. We knew it. Yeah.
And then, but I had in the back of the Buick, I had 5 gallons of white paint, and the lid popped off when I hit, and the entire inside of my car and me, everything was covered in white. It was crazy.
And I bet that was before it was water-based, so it was probably all oil-based paint back in that day.
No, it was water-based, but it didn't matter. I mean, by the time, it was like $8,000 to get it fixed because of the damage. There was more damage inside than outside.
Let's do another giveaway. Giveaway. Everybody get your typing fingers ready. So this one is also from Russell Clark. And again, thank you, Russell, for sending this. So everybody get ready. You get a Robinson Crusoe movie plaque from Nostalgic Resin Productions. And I think this is one of my favorite. Let's see if Scott agrees with me. Horizon kits, sculpture-wise. I think this is one of their best ones. The Cable.
Ooh, he's a good character.
I was like the pose.
Sculpt. It's not a character I like.
Right, but I think like the pose, the sculpt, like everything's pretty like was pretty good for back in the day. Like this, I think rivals some prints that have been coming out. So you get a 1/6 scale Horizon Cable and a Robinson Crusoe on Mars. They have nothing to do with each other, but that's what's up for grabs this time. And we have a trivia question. All right, guys, watch the chat because it might come in quick. What is the published date of the first episode of Model Club TV? Not the WantaFest episodes, but episode 1. What is the published date? Dun, dun, dun. Someone's got it. All you got to do is go and look somehow. Real quick.
Go back. Yeah, but
Who's the first to get it in?
I didn't start watching until like 24, 25. So
you know what? That's what your mom said. Who's the first to get it in?
Oh my God. All
We're
right.
talking. I'm guessing, right?
I think chat has gone silent. I think
I know,
everyone is.
They're all looking. Yeah, the chat died because they're
Who's
all
the
looking.
fastest? It's not 2021.
No, it isn't.
When you said date, you need the date,
Date.
or just the year?
It is the date
Okay.
of episode 1.
Keep looking, guys.
Keep looking. I hope I'm not
Gotta go
wrong.
all the way to the bottom.
I hope I'm not wrong, because that would be terrible. There we go. Figure Kit Garage gets it.
2020.
June 18th, 2020. Figure Kit Garage was the first one I saw. You guys agree?
Yep. Take it.
Yep.
So Brent, there we go.
Brent
Was that
Krug.
really the first Jason's mom joke? No.
No, that was like
Second?
2 or 3 in.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
you missed the other ones there. Awesome.
As a matter of
There you go,
fact-
Brent.
Can't put
Matter
a
of fact,
date on that.
He's under here right now.
There you go.
It's the only thing that keeps me smiling.
Cool. All right. Next. We good? How's everybody doing? All right.
Fantastic.
Oh, wait. We have a visitor. Come on in.
Jamie?
We
Who's
have
coming?
a visitor.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Claus.
You want to put this in? You got to
Oh, look
talk
at
in
Mrs.
there.
Claus is taking some
Here, I'll get out of the way. You can
hormone
steal my
pills
chair.
because,
Hold on.
I never saw
put
Santa
this-
Claus had boobs.
You have to, 'cause you can't hear it.
That's your problem. You're not looking at a fat enough Santa if your Santa doesn't have boobs. All real Santas have boobs.
Hello.
Either that or she needs a shave.
Hello. Merry
Hey,
Christmas.
hey, Merry Christmas.
Jamie, hi Jamie.
Hi.
The show just got 100%.
Jamie Claus.
Hi. I brought some fun stuff to show you.
All right.
Look at
Old
this.
toys.
No, some stuff that Jason's mom gave me.
That's
Look, he made this.
That's the camera right there.
not what
He made-
Jason's mom gives me, but
I know. I
Yeah.
heard.
up a little bit, James. There you go.
That's
Look how
that's a young Jason.
He made this in
Well,
like
First grade.
1935 or something, I think.
Look at the hair. Look at the bowl cut on that.
No.
I bet that was a wig even then.
that's
Look-
why he went. That's why he went bald for sure.
Look how
Oh,
cute
look at
this
that.
Santa is that he made.
Jason W.
That is
I know.
awesome.
That's awesome.
And then I just brought him a little present because
Oh.
this is my
Oh.
favorite Christmas movie.
Gizmo. That is a good Christmas. It's a great movie.
It's not really a Christmas movie, but it kind of is.
It is. If Die Hard is too. Both of them.
Jamie, one of
I
our
had it
listeners
right.
wants to know if you're going to Wonderfest because his wife needs company.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna invite myself this year.
There you go.
I'll probably drive myself and get my own hotel room, but that's okay.
You know what? I'll tell you what. They're probably getting close to being booked. If you can't get a room, I got an extra bed. You can use the extra bed anytime.
Sounds good.
I tell you what, he stays in my room. She'll never go back to him. So
She'd probably
Ah,
go running out of there.
uh,
So this is great. We got a Santa Claus and a snowman. That's awesome.
yeah. There you go.
Oh man.
I'll tell you, she looks better with a beard than he does.
That's true. I
This
mean,
thing-
you could just say she
This
looks
thing
better.
is
than-
very uncomfortable. I don't know how you have real beards.
Well, they don't go around your ear like that. They kind
True.
of just stick. You don't have to feel it. I'm not even aware it's there.
True.
Here's one. Jason never invited you. Bad Jason. Yes.
No,
bad
I know.
Jason.
I know. He says it's
Yes.
girls aren't allowed, but I know there's girls
I will
there.
say,
So
my wife went, but I will say she didn't go to the Wonderfest stuff. She just did like the Louisville tourism stuff.
yeah.
You can
I
just go.
mean, uh-oh.
You've been there.
I
You've
lost
been there.
my. Hold on. Sorry, I lost my earbud.
All right. When the last time you were in Louisville, you had to go to the ER, right? Because the human fainter
Yeah.
over there.
It was actually just a medical tent at the fest. We didn't go to the hospital.
Okay.
But yeah.
You go over there and find the spot. Where,
Oh, that's
This-
right. Because Wolf Boy passed out. That's right.
Yeah, at
You
my
should've left
birthday
him there.
present. It was at the concert. He bought tickets for my birthday present, and he passed out.
He probably didn't like the music and was just pretending. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. It was kind of scary, but no, we didn't go to the hospital. Just the medical tent.
So
Yes,
for-
Ron, that's the voice of the Model Club TV intro. Give us a little Model Club TV
Oh,
intro.
I don't know if I can do it like on the spot.
Try it. Say, Jason, get back here.
Did you buy another model? Paint what you have.
Ain't what you have. There you go.
Yeah.
Stop touching yourself. Yeah.
I heard that at the beginning of all this, someone asked who is married to Roseanne Barr. Which one of you is married to Roseanne Barr? That's pretty
Oh no,
funny.
that I think that's what they thought you were, Roseanne Barr, or you sounded like.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody asked which one of you is married to her. So like whose wife was outside
that
the
would be
door.
Jason.
What?
He said that's cute.
That would be Jason. So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, but we're not really married, you know.
Well, that's because he's a dirtbag. Okay,
No.
and that's why I always tell you could do better, Jamie. Jamie, you could
No.
do so much better.
I actually told
yeah.
him for years I don't really want to get married, so.
Well, no, I understand why now that I think about it. That's a dumb question. What you got to do is just get in the will, and then accidentally the pillow falls on his face at night, and you know.
Oh goodness. All right. Well, I'm gonna let him back on because I don't want to waste too much time.
Look at him creeping back there too. He's like,
I know. I know.
Yeah.
He's a creep. Well, Jamie, thanks for sharing. Thanks for coming on.
Yes. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Take care, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Jay.
Okay, we'll see you at Wonderfest.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yes.
I'm planning on
Yeah.
it.
I'll
You gotta-
drive you. If he won't take you, I'll pick you up. Okay.
I'll just drive my own car and stop at antique stores along the way. It's okay.
There you go.
I'll do my own
There you
thing.
go.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, bye guys.
Later.
All right, we'll see you.
Still hard to believe that he.
Look at her sneaking back there like they're gonna squeeze one out while we're on. Hey, we're on live TV. You guys can wait. Okay. See, and they don't have the headphones in, so they can't hear that.
I know.
Okay.
Bye,
They
beautiful.
had me to find-
Oh, I heard. All right.
Hi.
Well, get out of here.
It was very positive. Very positive there. First special guest.
Yeah.
First special guest. Mark, we're sending you a link now. So we're going to have Mark Worthling on here in a minute. I'll send him the link, Scott. I got it.
Mark Worthling?
Yeah, we'll have the Worthlings on here in a second, or one of them.
Both of them?
One.
Shannon's not coming out.
I
I'm
don't
going to tell
know.
you,
We'll
Shannon's
see.
not coming out.
We'll see.
Barry's leaving. Barry, don't go, Barry.
Are you
Barry,
guys talk
don't
amongst
go.
yourselves for 2 minutes?
Maybe he's saying bye to Jamie.
Oh, okay. All right.
You got
That could be. Yeah, that's right. We're on a delay. Yeah. Oh, Virginia will go to antique stores with Jamie too. There you go. So,
Yeah, keep talking chat while I send this link out to Mark.
you're gonna let him in here, huh?
Yeah.
Happy
There goes the
birthday to
fucking-
Marge, because it was his birthday the other day.
I wonder if my sister-in-law is still watching.
Uh-oh.
So she was watching. I want everyone to know my sister-in-law goes out for cigarettes at Christmas time. And, I don't let anyone smoke in my house because it's a filthy, disgusting habit. And she's out there for like an hour at a time. And she smokes these like Virginia Slims or whatever they are. Forgot. They're like this long. Okay. It's like she's burning a redwood tree, for God's sake. Okay. So,
The good old days of smoking. Did you guys
that's
ever
right, I
smoke?
forgot you were a smoker with
Oh,
asthma.
yeah, I
You're another
smoked.
brilliant smoker with asthma.
I'm not
I was
I'm
over a
not
pack a
I
day for
never
a very long
smoked
time.
cigarettes.
I don't even drink.
Oh, she's here.
Oh, wait, all right, hold on. We're bringing in, let's see if this works.
Look, my sister-in-law Mary is still here. She I don't know what she was drinking, but it smelled like Vicks Vapor Rub. Okay, I'm just telling you.
They're on.
So
We
oh
got 'em.
God, and I didn't say my daughter's in chat. Yes, my daughter's in chat with her Turbo Man and her idiot husband.
All right, Scott. The Worthlings are on. Pay attention.
Oh, we got both of them. Holy cow! Wow, we got Shanna and Mark Worthling.
Can you hear audio check?
First of all, yeah.
Jamie
Well,
says
we
hi
don't really
to the
care if we can
Worthlings.
hear you, as long as we can hear Shanna.
All right, how are you guys?
Creepy Santa's on.
Good. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. So people don't know, we have Shanna and Mark Worthling of Pestilence Labs,
Yay.
the brains and the brawn. Which is which? They're both the same person.
Yeah.
So what's up, guys? How's your Christmas? How's your holiday? What's going on?
Hey,
What's
whoa,
new?
Whoa.
And
What?
birthday,
What?
and birthday.
First of all, Mark Worthling, happy birthday today.
Happy
Okay,
birthday.
my co-host is
Yes,
rude.
today is my birthday.
Okay.
We should
You
have
look pretty
Scott. You
good
should
for
do a Marilyn
65.
Monroe style happy birthday to Mark.
Ooh, I could touch my boobs and stuff. Yeah. So, yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. What'd you do for your birthday? Anything special?
What did we do? We just went out and had a steak dinner, so that was nice. And it was a good steak. I mean, it sucks when you go out and you get a terrible steak. And I've still got birthday gifts I haven't opened yet, and we went by the store to. We're gonna celebrate tomorrow. We're just not prepared tonight.
So,
Gotcha.
do you think you're going to get a gift as good as the one you give Shanna? Because that thing was
Yeah.
awesome.
Mm-mm. Nope.
No.
Actually,
That
I
was
got
awesome.
she gave me a really nice gift for Christmas. So, I'm
Okay.
yeah.
What did you get, Shanna? Just so we can give them a shout out.
The Stan Arts, Bride of Frankenstein, the pre-painted one. You can order them as a kit, or you can order it painted by David Stan. And
It's absolutely amazing.
yeah, it's a beautiful piece. It's huge. I think Scott, you reviewed this kit or talked about it at least on another episode, and it is huge. It's 1/5 scale, I think. And it's just a beautiful piece. So shout out to Stan Arts. They're amazing people, number one, and their products are fantastic. And looking forward to more stuff coming from Stan Arts in 2024.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. Cool. So you have some announcements you wanted to make on the show. You want to do the big one?
Well, which one's the big one?
The new venture?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Did you want to put anything up on the screen?
Yeah, I'm
or-
going to do that as you're talking. So people, this might go wonky for a second. Jank. Remember, Jank is the show.
Okay. Well, basically, so I'll go ahead and go into it real quickly. Mike Calvert, he's Typhon Studios, still is Typhon Studios, but Mike is moving. He was off of Facebook for quite a while. He was dealing with some health stuff, and he's also making a move from Ireland to France, which is a pretty huge. I can't imagine moving to another country. But he and I have talked about doing this little joint venture, and he came up with this name. It's kind of funny. I Am Co, which is it stands for Irish American.
It's going wonky. Hold on, everyone. Bear with me. Keep going. Keep talking.
Okay. Irish American Model Company. So it's something that he and I are going to do together, working with just the best possible artists, probably mostly with Jeff Yeager. And we've got some projects lined up that we're thinking of releasing here in 2024. That what we're trying to do is create a product that is going to be, kind of the new Janus, if you will, something that we would expect, as modelers to be like the pinnacle of the hobby, the best quality, the best subject matter, the best overall experience. I mean, what you get, is absolutely the best possible product that you would ever hope to have. Just the quality of the castings, the quality of the sculpting, and the quality of the subject matter and the arrangement, if you will, of the products. So looking forward to that. We'll see what happens there.
What do you think, subject matter wise, theme? Like older classic stuff, newer stuff, modern? Like, what do you think you guys are interested in doing?
Now, when you say that, you mean like the subjects themselves?
Yes, like you don't have to give anything away, but like, are you looking like, is this stuff both of you are super interested in, like classic monsters, or is it more modern Godzilla stuff?
It's primarily classic monsters, but it may not necessarily be scenes from a film. It may be something more along the lines of like a Jack Pierce kind of diorama with, preparing the actors for the filming, or, a backstage kind of thing. The first thing, I think Mike has already kind of put a teaser out there with his Flash Gordon bust that he wants to put out. That's going to be actually our first piece that we do collaboratively together.
Okay.
So it's
hell, I didn't see that. Where's that at?
I wish I had something I could show you, but Mike did post some of that previously, I think, on the Typhon page.
I'm gonna go look.
Now, it's the old classic Flash Gordon, so it's not.
Thank God.
Oh no! Whoa! Don't you say thank God?
No, here I'm gonna piss. No, I'm gonna piss listeners off. First time, right here. Okay. Anybody that likes that piece of shit 1980s Flash Gordon,
great movie,
needs to have your head examined.
You're crazy.
Okay?
You're crazy.
All right.
I love
Buster
that
Crab.
movie.
It's a good movie.
Buster Crab is where it's at. Okay. Not to be confused with the busted crabs I got from your mom, Jason, but it's Buster Crab.
No, that's
okay.
That's what it is, Scott. It's that classic Flash Gordon.
Okay.
So that would be the first piece released under I Am Co.
That's awesome.
I'm getting a lot of comments. People love the logo.
So I'm going to put up the code. So talk about the code.
Okay, so Mike Calvert, he's so good at all this stuff as far as the goodies that you get with the kits and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't even know you could do this, but he's got this QR code. I don't know if you can put that up on the screen at some point.
Yep.
And basically, anybody can just take your phone, do that whole camera thing with your phone, and be able to join the group on Facebook. And, again, we're going to be advertising this stuff on my group, the Pestilence Labs and the Typhon Studios, and this new Facebook group called I Am Co. So everybody's welcome to join. And Jason, I know you're not a fan of too many groups, but it's one more group.
Not a fan of anything. And why didn't I get an invite to this group?
You will. This is all just getting kicked off right at this moment, Scott. So you should have been number one. I don't know.
Yeah, he gets so offended.
No.
Such an. So I'll throw the QR code back up in a minute. It was there for a little bit, but I'll put it back up as
we had a quick ad killed in there, but yeah.
I like the song Flash.
Ron Joseph said the QR code worked.
Okay, cool. So that's good to know. All right, what else you got going on you want to talk about?
Well, and again, don't know what kind of, if you can put pictures up or not, but we've got, speaking of Mike Calvert, and these are 3 pieces that have been, people have been waiting a long time for these. A couple of them came out right before Mike kind of went off the radar for a little bit, taking care of some personal stuff. But it's these quarter scale busts, 3 of them. The first one is the Bride's Monster, which is Frankenstein from The Bride of Frankenstein. And then there is the Henry Hull Werewolf of London. And then the one that everyone has really been waiting on is this the Body Snatcher. So it's Karloff as the Body Snatcher. Now these pieces are massive. I can't even really describe it super well. I mean, I've posted pictures of the Body Snatcher, for example, next to a 16-ounce can of something.
Chopped tomatoes.
And
with pepper and chili.
It's huge. All of these are over 12 inches tall. They're all Jeff Yeager sculpts, and they're really fantastic. So look for those here in the next middle of January. I'm hoping to start release these, and I'm getting a little bit of help from Bradley Worley on the the Bride's Monster and the Henry Hull bust. So it's going to help me keep up with people aren't going to have to wait forever to get these. I'm going to be able to meet the demand and get them out there for people to enjoy. So
Who did the paint jobs on the monster and the werewolf?
so that is Saul Alvarez. That's his work, and beautiful as always.
Yep.
And I don't, there has not been a paint up of the body snatcher yet, because quite literally not a single kit is in the hands of anybody. So the first, we'll be shipping those hopefully again middle of January, get that started. And there's quite a list out there for that one, and it is limited to 100 numbered castings, and that's going to be it.
Really? What's the price on that?
It's $165 for the body snatcher. There's a whole lot going on that bust. There's like 10 parts, and it's a lot of casting. It's a beautiful piece, and it's just a lot of resin. So that's $165 plus shipping. The other two are $130 plus shipping. So those will be a little more affordable. But hopefully everybody can get these and enjoy them.
Awesome.
I want that body snatcher so good, but it's like,
Scott, come on.
I gotta cut back.
I want it because
just
I have an
keep-
idea for a paint job.
I
have an idea for paint.
Just buy a new bookshelf.
So,
You got how many of them down there?
You could do
I
it.
know. I want to talk about the Henry Hull. You posted pictures. I think today you sent us pictures of how you do the plug in the
I got it in there.
mold. And I just want to say, I once did a Broca had done a mold for someone, and he had sent me a plug, which was also on a piece of wood similar to that, but you laid it on top of the cardboard box and stuff like that. And
I want
just
to.
thought
You
that
know
was
what?
so
This is
ingenious.
timeout. I got to do a timeout. I got to talk about something. So Scott, put this picture into the slideshow. All right. Does anyone notice something different? I want somebody in chat to notice Scott's quality of, participating in the show versus Jason's quality in participating in the show. So this is a Scott picture posted in the slideshow. All right. Anybody notice? I want somebody in chat. Tell me the difference between Scott's and a Jason and a Scott. What's the difference there? Anybody in chat notice?
Tomato can looks real. That's funny.
I will tell you in chat what he doesn't center the pictures. He just puts them in there sloppily and throws my OCD off the chain. I can't take it.
Apparently, because you had to stop the
I'm
bus
stopping for your
to let everyone know.
sloppy
okay?
work. Anyway, go ahead, because I don't want people to think
Ask your
I
mom
did
how
that.
sloppy I am. All right. Why don't you ask your mom how sloppy I am? All right.
We could just tell by looking at
All
you.
right, yeah, that's true. All right, continue. Sorry. The plug.
The plug.
The
So,
plug.
it's my turn. Yeah. So, and I've often thought of doing this with some things if I ever do anything. But what a great idea. And just a nice, simple little frame that it goes on. And you can see in the one picture how it fits in there. And just, so my question is, how do you decide about the shape of the plug and what, do you just take one and then just Dremel it down so that it's a certain thickness, or what do you do to decide the plug?
So I also made a plug for the Bride's Monster base as well, because I mean the base alone was 750 grams of resin.
I have one. I have one. It's pretty.
It's a lot of resin. I mean, just for everybody, so everybody understands what that means is, just the base alone, you could only cast 10 of them out of a 1 gallon kit of resin. I mean, so so if you're going to sell 40 or 50 of these things, I mean, you're just going to waste so much resin. It's ridiculous. So on that one, I actually made more of a geometric shape, square, a square plug plus a larger square plug on the top that, because the base kind of goes down in a narrow channel and then gets wider at the top. So that one I actually made it's essentially squares that make up the plug. And on this one, I used a trick that Mark Brokaw has, taught. So I put you put the base together, line it with like Saran wrap, so that your clay is not going to get into the rubber of the mold. And then you basically lay in, heat up some clay that you would normally clay up a sculpt with. And so it's nice and pretty soft. And then you push it down into the mold and create essentially a layer of what you are expecting the resin to be. So I create about a 1/2 inch layer of clay inside the whole entire mold, and then try to make it nice and smooth so that plug can come out easily. If you have any kind of weird shapes in there, it's going to be hard to pull the plug out. And then you make the frame, and I can't see the images you're showing, but make the frame, and I just put a couple of threaded rods down in there with like a bolt head at the bottom. And the reason for the bolt head at the bottom is because that you pour the rubber in, it's going to cure around those threaded rods with the bolt, and that gives you some leverage to be able to pull that plug out when you're done. But I really like the way that one turned out. That's one of the nicest ones that I've done so far. So turned out.
Another thing you could do too is, the bolt head's a great idea. You'd probably also do like 3 or 4 washers pinched in there if you wanted, and that would pull up on it too. But no, it's a great idea. I love it. So there you go.
Do you guys have any favorite holiday memories?
Not that I can say.
Yeah, look
the
at
ones before Mark was around.
For God's sake. Yeah, maybe before Mark's around. Yeah.
She just said not that I can say on live YouTube.
Wow.
Trying to think of favorite holiday mememories.
From being a kid, from adult.
Well, from being a kid, I kind of ruined Christmas one year because,
big surprise.
I've been getting model kits, since I was like all of us, since I was 5 or 6 or whatever. And so one year, I can't remember how old I was, but I got up, and of course you're excited as a kid. You're excited. You want to open the gifts. Santa came. There's gifts all over in the family room underneath the tree. And nobody else was up, and I'm like, well, when the heck are they going to get up? And I went over, I opened all my gifts before anybody got up. And so nobody, they got up, and all my gifts were open and sitting in a pile, and but yeah, that's funny. That's a memory that I remember.
Mark, did you get kind of screwed over a little bit since your birthday's so close to?
Yeah, so you're exactly right. So birthday 5 days after Christmas. Shanna's birthday is 2 days after Christmas. Hers is on the 27th. And so what happens is, it's like, oh gosh, Mark's birthday. Well, let's just keep these 4 or 5 gifts aside and give them to him for his birthday. So yeah, that's kind of what happens. Yeah.
My friend, we have a friend who had 2 kids, one the day before Christmas, the one on Christmas. That's where the 2 kids ended up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, I always think of the Christmas babies, and I have from a previous girlfriend, I still call her my stepdaughter. She was born on Christmas. But I always think of Curse of the Werewolf.
Wait, you call your ex-girlfriend your stepdaughter?
My ex-girlfriend's daughter, my stepdaughter, you moron. Okay. Try to keep up. Anyway, she was born on Christmas, but anytime I see people born on Christmas, I think of Curse of the Werewolf. Because the Oliver Reed character was born on Christmas, and it was like some bad thing at that point. And that's how he got the werewolf curse, I thought. Or did he get bit? I can't remember. But it's like Destiny was.
I think that's how he was born.
Somebody chime in that's watched this movie.
Yeah, give us the Curse of the Werewolf
story. These 2
story.
morons obviously haven't.
Well, Ron wants to know when I'm opening. And I'm going to tell you. It's our next giveaway.
Ooh.
From the Worlings.
Oh, that's an awesome.
And Pestilence Labs.
What awesome.
That is.
You want to talk about it, Mark? Tell us all the details, the deets.
First, I want to ask, who really needs his autograph? Okay, all right, we don't need your autograph, and chances are Shanna's signing them anyway. Okay, so.
Hey, Scott, I framed mine and I have it right above my computer so I can look at that work on my models. So I don't.
Oh my God.
So let me see if I can
look at it. And I want to know, was that one packed with love? Because mine are all packed with love. So
yes.
Joe Bello, too bad.
Okay, give us the details.
Okay.
Comes with the brain jar and the brain too.
You got the brain jar and the brain. you get the arm and the Igor, the same base that
Ron said, "Don't break it." I'm not dropping it. I'm being very careful.
yeah. So it's Igor, of course. And a funny story, I work with a guy named Igor. And because I watched this movie so much, I have never been able to call him Igor. I instinctively call him Igor. And now other people at the office call him Igor. So it's just really funny. Anyways. But that is the third installment in the Young Frankenstein kit line by Jeff Yeager from Pestilence Labs. Those are really fantastic and they have done extremely well. It's a great kit, and the paint up by Steve Park is fantastic. And by the way, the fourth installment in the series is already sculpted. And
I'm going to go on record as saying I've seen it, but I can't share it. And it's fantastic. That's all I'm going to say is it's fantastic.
It's really, Jeff surprised me and got it sculpted really fast. So I got all these projects coming out here in January. So I'm kind of holding back, but it'll be ready to go, be ready to release that in like March timeframe.
Like Wonderfest time, right? Like you'll be...
Oh, it should
definitely be available at Wonderfest, right? How did you go about like finding the jar, like when you were looking for parts? Because those are always like stories, like when people have a kit, the extra stuff. Like, how do you go out and find what you need?
So that was tough. I looked for a long time, and then one night I was, like everybody, I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon. I try to shop local stores when I can, but sometimes it's just too easy to buy stuff. And one night I just, put in a search criteria. I forget what it was, a tiny jar, I don't know, something. And these popped up, and it was like, you got like a bag of 40 of them or something like that for like $7 or something. I don't know. And so I was like, I immediately bought like 150 of them or something. And
that guy his fans like, oh my God, someone bought 150 of our jars.
I know. So I sent one to Jeff, and I said, sculpt the brain to fit in this jar. And so he did. And that's.
So they're also going to get from Nostalgic Resin the Mummy poster plaque.
Sweet.
It looks so cool from the front. When you turn to the side, then it looks funky. That's awesome.
Yeah,
so from Nostalgic Resin.
People are guessing what the next one's going to be. I can't tell you, but that's up to Mark if he wants to tell you which one the next one's going to be.
Well, I'll mention it.
You want to announce it?
Interested. It's Frau Blucher. And yep.
Man, too bad we didn't have a horse thing.
Oh, we should have.
That would have been great.
Now what? Oh, that would be awesome. So what I'm planning to include with Frau Blucher is a tiny, close to scale jar of Ovaltine. And it will have a nice water slide decal to apply to the jar of Ovaltine, so it'll look like a jar of Ovaltine. So,
no, thank
Wait,
you.
Say her name again.
Frau Blucher.
It worked. You probably didn't hear it, but
yeah, we didn't hear it. Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna say I've seen the sculpt, and it's fantastic. Ron Joseph asked this question for you, Mark. How long does it generally take Jeff to sculpt something? I mean, is there a time frame, or does it sometimes go fast? Sometimes.
And if anyone else has questions for the Worthlings,
yeah,
put them in there.
So Jeff typically is working on multiple things at the same time, I think. So if I get word, from Jeff at some point that, hey, I'm working on this, it sometimes it could take 4 weeks, 6 weeks to find out that it's done, or in this case it was really, really quick. I say really, really quick, weeks, but how many hours does he spend on a piece? I honestly don't know. But Yeah, the Frau Blucher is incredible, and I will be sharing it very soon. Just the lace work on her collar and on her sleeves it's pretty incredible. And Jason, I'm into the 3D printing thing. I'm trying to embrace it. I'm setting up my 3D printer as we speak. And I think it's an important addition to the hobby. There's a whole entire hobby of 3D prints, but then I don't think the garage kit stuff's going away. I know you guys have debated that. Resin kits.
Apparently, I'm Mr. Doom and Gloom. Blah blah blah.
No. But I don't know where I was going with that, but
yeah, that's because the brain is Mark Worthling's size that fits into that jar. Okay. All right. So that's actually Jeff had an MRI of Mark's brain, and he sculpted it to scale to fit into that jar. Okay. And for those of you that want more of this, we will be at the table right next to the Worthlings again this year at Wonderfest. So
I am so sorry.
Hopefully there'll be no more of that butt licking going on.
Oh my God!
Last time
Shanna brought that up tonight. Actually, she said she would keep you away from my ass.
Well, how about
somebody
you keep
clip
your
that
ass away from my face? Okay.
Say that again. What? We're done. We're done.
There was it was this insanity going on at the last time Wonderfest. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Okay. How do we want to give this away? Is there a question you have that someone needs to answer? Do you want to do the trivia question, or you want me to do it?
Maybe you should do it. I can't think.
Okay, I got one. Here we go. Who was the second guest on Model Club TV? The second guest. That is it. So the person who gets that name in chat first will get the Igor. So what other stuff you guys got going on? What are you doing for New Year's? Anything special down in Florida?
No, we
stay in. We don't go out. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Alcohol's a lot cheaper. I mean, it's.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I've gotten a phone call when they're all liquored up. I get foot pictures. I get nastiness. Okay. No, you don't want to be out with these people. Okay. They're animals. Okay. I'm telling you right now, they're party animals.
And Jason, just back on the 3D print thing. So you said what else we got going on? There will be
Terry Webb. Terry Webb?
Nope, not Terry Webb.
No, there will be 3 100% 3D print models on our table at Wonderfest that are our kits. Yeah.
Hey, Mark, someone was asking if Herman Munster will be released as just the bust without the base.
That's right.
Steve Schultz got it. Steve Schultz got it. Neil DeConte was guest number 2.
Was our second guest?
Yep. Neil DeConte. So Steve Schultz got it. Steve Schultz. All right, Brian, go ahead with that question while I do paperwork.
The Herman Munster bust, yes.
Is it going to become a bust?
Yeah, so that's a great question. The interesting thing is, and Scott can tell you, unless you're going to modify that bust pretty dramatically, the bottom of that bust is actually designed as the stair that is opened up to show Spot underneath. So you would have to do a lot of modification to it, or some modification to it. And the other thing is, it's a Jaeger Army exclusive. And to be quite honest, you asked about Jeff. One of the things that Jeff is not a fan of is altering or modifying or changing his art, if you will, and selling it in some different format. So probably not. As much as I would love to help people out, and I always try to help people out, but yeah, that's not something we'd probably do.
And I kind of get that, since it is a Jaeger Army exclusive piece.
Yeah.
Like, leave it. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
You could always go get a Herman Munster from Scott's best friend. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it deeply and everything you've done for us over the years.
Thank you for wearing some real Santa Claus hats and not the crap that I saw you in the last time you sent me a picture in one.
I was gonna try to find that paper hat. I couldn't find it.
Look at this paper hat. I'm like, what White Castle Christmas party are you at that they're giving you paper Santa hats? Okay.
My company Christmas party.
It was the company party. But I want to take the opportunity, Jason, to thank you guys.
Don't make me cry.
You're doing
Well,
great.
why do you say
stuff.
Jason and not Jason and Scott?
Because he knows. He knows. That's why.
Look, I'm here too.
No, you're no.
No, you guys are doing great stuff, and you know, I know there's some drama occasionally, but you know, I think this is a positive thing for the hobby, and you know, appreciate everything you guys do, and that's why we like to send stuff for giveaway and try to help out any way we can, and you know, keep doing. Don't stop. Keep going.
Yeah, we will. We promise. And
That's
again,
what Jason's mom says to me all the time. Okay.
my God. Ah! But
hey,
you guys,
that fastball came right over the middle of the plate.
I know.
Okay.
So you guys have been there since the beginning with us and supporting us, and thank you. I from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being there and doing everything you've done for us. It's fantastic. And I think the one good thing about this show is I think the people that are in chat, the people that email me, we have like, it's almost like the little misfit group. It's now, it wasn't the cool kid corner that ended up on this show. It's us little weirdos that are just here on YouTube. And I love it. And so everybody, thank you for everything. And thank you.
I almost forgot to show you my the special shirt I'm wearing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought you were going to get up and pull your pants down.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
So this was the Bobby Sutton entry into the Worthling head. So it's available on Redbubble.
Sweet. Oh, you know what? We'll get a link. Someone send me a link to that, and I'll put it up next episode for sure. That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Take notes. But thank you both for being here. I appreciate it. I really do.
Yep. Thank you guys. I'm sure you got a lot
I'm
more
just
to do,
shocked.
so
We got Shanna to come on.
Yeah, that's like, I'm so impressed. This is
Shanna
awesome.
said she'd never come on, and yeah, here she is. So
You get to hang out with
There you
Jamie at
go.
Wonderfest this year. I'm sorry in advance.
I'm sorry. Jamie Sy just posted, if Jason's mom ever needs a safe place from Scott, she can stand at the bottom of some stairs. Actually, she wouldn't be. He'd land right on her.
She'd land on her, crush her.
Hey,
She'll
I've
crush
jumped
her.
off the stairs onto Jason's mom's plenty of times. Okay, so yeah, I got my family's chiming in here saying, "Tell them how much you like family time at Christmas." And yeah, I love family time. It's like having hairs pulled out of your butthole. Okay.
Ugh. What's wrong with you, dude? What's wrong with
All right.
Well, that's the answer they wanted. That's the answer they're going to get.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Your
Thank
mom,
you,
Rob.
Worthlings. We're going to say
Yep.
goodbye there.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New
you?
Year.
Christmas, happy
All right. We'll see you
Happy
guys.
New Year, guys. Happy birthday, Mark.
Thank you.
You know, you can put the trapeze back in the ceiling now and take the fan down and, you know, have a good birthday.
Oh,
So,
man.
Almost
All right.
sounds jealous.
We'll see you guys later.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Later.
kick him out. Get him
All
out.
right,
Get him out.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. All right.
Okay.
Oops.
Get 'em
Wait,
out.
Nope.
All right.
I'm not there. Well, I screwed up the buttons. One guess. There we go. That was awesome. That was cool. That went well. I think the live is working well. This is
Yeah.
going
Yeah,
okay.
you know what? Let's ask that question to the people that are watching. Do they like the live? Do they like
yeah.
it? I mean, now we'd probably do it maybe with just a guest so that they could ask the guest questions
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But do you like the live? So I don't know. Joe Bello says Model Club 2 was Mike Wallace.
We've never had Mike Wallace on.
Didn't someone already win?
Yeah,
With
he already
Neil?
won.
Yeah, but I'm just people are still guessing, and I'm
Yes,
like,
no,
did
it
you get
was it was
wrong?
Neil DeConte. I'm almost positive. If I'm wrong,
Almost
then I owe you
positive.
something. But I went and checked because Terry was our first guest. He was it was the episode Steve left the show. That was going to be another one. How many episodes was he on the show? I think it was 2 or 3.
Three. I thought
Three. And then we had Terry on, and then the next one was Neil. Well, like, I'm going with Neil. If I'm wrong, prove it.
Speaking of Terry, I Terry every year comes up to.
I was going to ask you about this.
Yeah, comes up to see his daughter. Terry's from the one city over from mine, and we get together at a McDonald's and just BS and well, he BS's and I sit there and eat a sandwich and
eat some chicken nuggets
and listen. Yeah,
I listen. Yeah, but it's always a good time. I appreciate. I like getting together with him. He's an entertaining cat, you know. So we got together last Saturday, I think it was, for about 2 hours and had a good time. So
cool.
Thanks, Terry.
All right, let's do another giveaway. All right, chatters, here we go. We have the last from Russell Clark, and then we have another plaque from Nostalgic Resin Productions, a Curse of Frankenstein plaque. Pretty cool one. And we have from Intelleg, the Crow. Now, it's a vinyl kit, so just like the other Horizon ones. But this is one of those kits I was always like, oh, that looks terrible, like from the box. But when I actually opened this, it's not a bad likeness and not a bad kit. So don't let the weird photo in the way his arm, like the foreshortening on the arm, I think is a bad photo for this kit. It doesn't look as goofy as that right there, if that makes sense. So it's a cool kit. Way back when, 1/6 scale, the Crow. The question is, what? Scott hates feet. What does Scott think that humans' feet should be replaced with? What is a better option? What is the thing that he thinks humans should have instead of feet?
Probably salt.
So he can lick it. He's mentioned this multiple times on the show.
So why these guys are there? Neil's model work. Live would be better without Johansson. First of all, spell my name right, you blowhole. Second of all, let's take this opportunity to have our subscribers check out Neil's model work YouTube channel. Just started. Yeah. He's doing a 1/24th Monsters Dragula.
Bill Wilson got it. Bill Wilson. So it's not wheels. It's not. Common sense is a good guess, but it's hooves.
Yeah,
is the correct.
That's my son-in-law. That's my son-in-law and daughter. Yeah, but they tried.
It is hooves. So Bill Wilson has won the Crow.
If you guys want a smaller Crow, I finished this one this afternoon. This is from Jamie Sy.
Cool.
So
that's a good one too. I really like that. So Bill, this is coming to you. All right.
Bill, what are you still guessing for? You won.
You won, Bill.
Okay.
You won, Bill. All right. Want to do Workbench? Anybody build anything? Make anything?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Worthling just said he's looking forward to Bruce the Shark by Stan Arts. I've seen that, and I need to order it too. That thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
We forgot to talk about that. What kits are we looking forward to?
Yeah. What kits are we looking forward to this year?
I'm very reactionary. I never know what's coming out in the future.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. I'm so stuck with things that I have already that I'm never really looking ahead. But
I agree that Bruce the Shark is probably one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time.
It is.
So from Stan Arts, everybody go check that out. Let me see if I can.
I'm sorry, DeConte corrected me. It's a 1/25th scale because anybody but him is going to notice a difference. Now, here's the joy of this. At least this is going to be small. Because generally this guy builds something that you can't even get out of the room. You have to take a wall down to get it out of the room. So, yeah. Sorry, Neil. 1/25th. Whoa. Okay.
Neil,
you're lucky I'm subscribed to your dumb channel, okay? Don't start with me. Okay.
It's like subscribing to yourself, Scott. But Neil, you need to put the pictures of the orca up on your channel and take that. He showed me pictures of that at Wonderfest this year, and it just blew me away, man. That thing is crazy.
All right, I think I can.
So Jeff Holt's looking forward to the X Plus Beast from 20,000 Phantoms. Plastic Hit. I am too. I like it. I did get the vinyl one, and that was really nice too. And Barry Gordon has a Space Ghost he's working on. And Vlad's working on a 33 Cipriano Kong up atop of the Empire State Building bash. So yeah, there's a
I started working on that. What was this thing from Jason? You sent it with the Superman, the like
just that bust
guy,
that little yeah.
And
The
I'm doing something
Nagash
different.
bust, basically.
Yeah, I'm doing something different. I'm kind of doing it in blue and silver.
Oh, cool.
Just I don't know. I started working on that.
I like that.
Yeah, it was just something different. And playing around. And also I started my Goodfellas resin Kong here that what's his name won't like, but I got it's primed up and I got the gray done and
that look like you or what?
It does.
It does actually.
Okay. Speaking of Kong, okay. As many of you know, and Rob Madison just showed pictures of my digital Kong in Aurora scale, and I just worked that up into a 3D print. So
Can you send Rob the link? I'll send Rob the link.
Yeah, and also, those of you that have watched the show have seen my King Kong the bust. Well, I'm going to give one of those away tonight. You'll be the first one to get one, other than Paul Gill got one because he's going to paint one for me. But so I have one ready to go to ship to one of our lucky winners. What? I can't do this?
No, that's awesome.
Oh, okay.
You're giving it to Paul.
So anyway,
I'm not good enough. Is that what you're saying?
Paul requested it.
Okay.
Paul's sitting there with a hip that hardly works on his ass, and you want to do something and take it away from the guy who's got nothing to do but watch porno movies with your mom.
All right.
So anyway, so I'm going to put my own trivia question out there, and let's see who can answer this one. Okay. And my stepchildren or any relative of mine is not eligible for this giveaway. So don't even try. Go to sleep for a minute. All right. Original King Kong trivia. Bruce Cabot played Jack Driscoll. Okay. This is kind of like a 96 Degrees to Kevin Bacon thing.
All right.
Tell me the John Wayne movie that Bruce Cabot was in. Okay. And the first one that gets that will get a King Kong bust from me, a little 6-inch King Kong bust, featured in the new AFM. So let's see who's going to be first to get that.
I want to get one of those too, Scott. Just so you know, that thing's awesome. Really.
Jason's mom is always eligible for that. Just so you know. Yeah. She doesn't even have to know the answer. So this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Real Lobo. I don't think he was in Real Lobo, but I will check that just to be sure.
All right, keep it monitoring in chat because I'm doing something too. Real quick, I have a picture of Bruce the Shark for people that were wondering who haven't seen it from Stan Arts. There we go. There's the Bruce the Shark coming out from Stan Arts. Check them out. That is a really, really nice piece. And if you go to their Facebook page, they have some of the parts he's already got done, the mechanical pieces on there. So
awesome.
All right. Oops.
See, we got Big Jake, the Cowboys,
Liberty Valance.
Anybody get it yet?
Angel in the Bad.
I'm gonna make sure they didn't get it before the one I'm thinking. So hold
War
on.
Wagon.
He wasn't Big Jake.
The Clinton.
He wasn't the War Wagon. Come on, that ain't the first one.
If Jake.
Is it?
Oh, there's that picture.
Wow. Now I'm looking.
It's awesome. Oh my God. And if you've ever seen the behind the scenes pictures from Jaws, then you know that's just awesome. Longmire?
Come on.
Anybody?
People are saying
this was a hard one.
They're in a few.
Okay, who said McClintock? Because that's what I was guessing. That's what I was.
David Horvath. I see him.
David Horvath said McClintock. David Horvath. I'm giving him the win.
Horvath got it?
David Horvath for the win.
There you go. Look at that.
All right. Nice.
Damn it.
Why? Oh, what is wrong with you, man? You can't even be excited for someone winning. You just got to be so angry.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, you know what? Wait, hold on, Horvath, hold on.
Oh, you already declared it.
Go to the first. Well, no, there's one before that. So, go to the first one. Who's the first angel and the bad man?
I see
I didn't
Roger.
know Bruce Cabot was in all these John Wayne movies.
Roger is the first one I see that has that.
Ron Joseph.
Wait, hold on. King of the West. Hold on,
Ron
I gotta go
Joseph
back
before
now.
that?
I'm going farther back.
Sci-fi models and stuff.
Sci-fi models and stuff.
Sci-fi models and stuff, I think. Yes.
Sci-fi models and stuff, I think is first.
And the best part is you really screwed Dave over. So
I'll take care of Dave. Don't worry about that.
So is that it? Sci-fi models and stuff? I think on my end, that's who I think I see it first.
that's what I see first.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's who it is. And we'll take care of
Okay.
Horvath.
We'll take care of that. Yep. All right.
I'll tell you, man.
King of the West. I got to look at that.
All right, I
one.
sent
King
a
of the
link out
West, I'm
to
looking
Rob
at-
Madison.
I
All
should
right,
have been better
Workbench.
prepared.
Anybody working on anything for us? Did we get it? Scott, did you build anything? Because you were talking about painting something.
No, and it's just because life got in the way. I was actually going to make this a giveaway of a painted bust by me, but I did not get to it. So you're going to get the one I would have painted.
Okay.
But Robert Trock, he was in Diamonds Are Forever. Yes.
Just watch that. That's a good one.
And then there was a 36 film with them in it too. What were they saying that one was? King of something.
You know,
I guess,
the
yeah.
easiest way to stop this kind of thing from happening is doing a little prep work, but I'm just, whatever. What do I know?
At least someone else witnessed it. That's,
Dude,
and he'd be the first one yelling at me.
this is crazy. Like,
Whatever.
he's giving it.
Who thought Bruce Cabot was in this many movies? Jesus.
He was an actor. There weren't that many.
I'm going to
actors
show
back
something I found. It's a
Dude.
ornament. It's a skull Santa ornament. It's freaking awesome.
Yes, that is.
But I had to paint. So I'm going to do some of these in next year. I think I'm going to give them away for our live show next year. The way it's split, though, is kind of weird. You have to, there's not a good, I thought it would key in, and it doesn't. So you have to putty this weird edge around the top. But that's awesome. It came, there's a Santa, a plain Santa, and then a skull Santa. So I'm going to do some of these and maybe give them away in a future episode or next year's. But I love this. It's on my mini factory. If anybody is a printer, find the Santa ornament, or I'll send you the link. It's really cool.
And sci-fi models and stuff. Send modelclubtv@gmail.com your info, and we'll get that out.
Cool. I sent Rob a link. I haven't heard back, so I don't know if he's there.
Rob was
or not.
had family stuff going on tonight, or did he ask
okay.
for the link?
Okay.
So he might not be able to make it.
Okay. All right. Can't make it. So then continuing on, live show, Workbench, emails. I got some emails. Let's do some emails.
Okay.
Some live reads of emails. This ought to go well.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Yeah,
you should have sent them to me, because this is the part that usually gets edited out for 25 minutes.
Yeah,
Because
people don't understand how much editing.
editing.
It's like 4 hours of recording for 45 minutes of content.
Yeah.
It always is.
Exactly.
People have no idea. All right. Here we go. We're going to do the first one. This is from Robert Trock. You ready, Robert? Hey!
Robert Trotch.
That has an exclamation point. So, hey! I just watched the latest episode. What is this accusation of me giving Jason crap for buying so many paints? When did I do that? Next thing you know, he will accuse Scott of not building and painting anything, just though there is something to talk about each episode. Better watch it, Jason. The ghost of Tucky loves to haunt you. John actually likes meat. It says miso, M-E-S-O, as one word. So I thought of soup when that was on there, but it's spelled differently. Like me, so I don't have anything to airy about. I think it means worry. Worry about. Do I have to come on to the live broadcast on Saturday to clear this up or something? A live exorcism to convince Tucky's spirit to leave you alone, maybe? I doubt he will, though, because he really doesn't seem to like you walking around on this earth. What do you think, Scott? Do I complain about Jason's nonstop buying of paints? He is mean in chat. I want anybody, not in chat, but in the comments. Robert is mean in those comments a lot of times. And he always rags on me for buying paints. We could send Robert a link. Maybe he could do a live John Tucky impression and see if
he is the ghost of John Tucky. I'm pretty sure. So
he's been very active in the chat. So
he has been very active in the chat and has suddenly gone silent.
I don't think he's mean at all. I think you're just a sensitive bitch.
I am a sensitive bitch. I'll give you that.
What was it the other day? So just so everyone knows, the other night on Discord, I said something to him that someone was complaining about him being a
my right button to push. I will give you that.
Or whatever. And well, who? And it's like, dude, I'm not going to tell you
because he makes it sound like it's 100 people and it's one.
And then he just goes nuts. Okay. And because he's a sensitive bitch. Okay. All right. I'm just.
Hey,
okay, so Robert,
Mr.
keep
Trock,
doing what you're doing.
Mr. Trock, if you would like to join us here live on the show, send me a message in Facebook, and I'll send you the link. And you could come on.
Hasn't he already been on once?
He has been on once.
Now.
He's probably doing push-ups or chin-ups right now somewhere. Or he left.
Right, dude. If he's watching this, he's doing throw-ups.
Or he's quickly changing his clothes into his Tucky costume.
Why a Tucky costume would be great? Why am I in a focus?
All right, we have another email. We have one more email, and this is from Mike Ziamba. And it's a long one, so be ready.
Oh, hold up. Before you do that.
That's what your mom says.
Mike Ziamba asked about my hat. It's Studio 666, not 566. It's the Foo Fighters horror film. And my daughter, I love Foo Fighters, and my daughter bought this for me as a gift. So that's what my hat is. I meant to mention it earlier because you asked. My fault. Go on.
Oh, Robert has appeared in chat. My Tucky impersonation is not worth it. Sure, Robert.
Oh, then whoever you got doing it.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not so sure it's not DeConte either, but who knows?
That's
But Tucky don't say pack the car. Okay, and I don't think you can get away from it. Could you imagine a Tucky impression with the
Boston accent?
Scott, I'd like to talk to you, but I have to go pack the car
instead of the Chicago accent.
It just wouldn't work. Okay, yeah, no.
All right, from Mike Ziamba. Hello, Jason and Scott and Brian. Listening to your recent Model Club TV, I felt I wanted to chime in on the discussion regarding what's the point. I retired about 12 years ago, and learning how to say no was not easy at first. Most people think you are retired and you have a lot of time on your hands. Scott, you do have a lot of time on your hands. However, if you are engaged in those activities, which you love to do, there is little time left to do other things. So learning to say no is an important response to one needs to master. I agree. We talked about extensively. I worked in the corporate world for many years, and one of the things which always bothered me was you could never really see a tangible result of what you did or accomplished during the workday. Attending meetings, assigning tasks, answering emails, business travel, etc. made up the majority of my workday. When I finally retired, I took up being an artist. All of my former colleagues swore I would be bored being retired and would be back to work after a short retirement stint. Fast forward to today, I'm an artist who works in acrylics, and I'm associated with a number of art associations where I get to show and hopefully sell some of my work. So what about models? I, like most of us, started with an Aurora kit back in the day. I discovered the Horizon Penguin model in my local hobby shop, and I was hooked on painting models again. I was painting models long before I became an acrylic artist. My paintings are very detailed and realistic, which comes from painting the model details. Currently, I'm jumping between painting on canvas and painting models. Both give me a great deal of pleasure and satisfaction. At the end of the day, there is something to show for what I did during the day and could not do all of this if I had not learned how to say no. As for Model Club TV, I love the format, especially the guest interviews and the news and reviews. It boggles my mind that kit producers are not routinely sending you their latest models. You have a captive audience for them. Giving away kits is much appreciated, but I would suggest you ask the winners to at least pay for shipping. We're not doing that. I want to keep it the way it is. I have never created a YouTube video, but maybe I will try my hand at coming up with a 2-minute about how I use water-based oils. Yes, do that. Please do that. Please do that. Finally, you mentioned what will become of Wonderfest in the coming years. If they begin to shy away from kit producers, they will likely suffer the same fate as Chiller Theater here in New Jersey. Kit makers at this show are few and far between, and it is the main reason I no longer attend the show. Sorry for the rambling email, but please keep up the good work and say no to those things that prevent you from doing the things you love. And hopefully one of those things will continue to be Model Club TV. Regards, Mike. I want to pat myself on the back. That was a pretty good read for this guy.
Made some
it was awesome.
There was.
What are you doing? Are you for being able to read?
Do you know how to do the running records?
You should have got that in second grade. Okay.
I was going to say, hold on. Brian, do you know how to do running records? Do you
running record?
Yeah. I think it's an elementary thing where the kids have to read aloud to a teacher and they have to take notes as they read to see what reading level they're at.
Yeah, I know what that is, but I don't do it. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should do that on me one time and see what reading level I come up.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Mike.
I don't do reading, but I have seniors in high school. I don't do reading levels and stuff. It's over by the time I get them.
All right. Did Robert did not send me? Oh wait, he did. Wait a minute. Let's see if I'm going to send it to him. If he might be in his Spider-Man pajamas, so I don't know if he'll be able to come on or not. But that's pretty good.
Robert just asked who's the Joker.
Yeah, who is the Joker? Who is the Joker?
That's definitely Trock. I don't care what he says. So,
okay. Brian, do you have a hard time saying no?
The singer of the Foo Fighters looks like the drummer in Nirvana.
Yeah,
imagine that. My family's clever, aren't they?
I do not have a difficult time saying no. In fact, I'm the opposite. I have a hard time saying yes to things at this point because I just want to be left alone a lot of time. Being around, Jason, being around a lot of people all the time, it's exhausting, especially when they're young people. And so, like we have teachers, they'll go out every Friday or every payday Friday. They go out, they'll go to different bars in the area and whatever. And there's no way. I just can't do it. By the end of the day, I'm done. So yeah, saying yes is a rarity for me. Saying no is very easy.
All right, we have another giveaway.
See, wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
If I can chime in, I don't know. Am I allowed in this part of the conversation?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, this ain't modeling a movie, pal. Okay, we got viewers here. So anyway,
what a dick.
Oh, wait a minute. We have a special guest.
Uh-oh.
Hold that thought.
He's senile.
Bring him in.
Hold that thought. Let me make sure I get the right thing here. Ah, there he is. There's Robert Schrock.
Mr. Happy. He's a kept man now.
Yeah, see?
Okay, we can. Ooh, look at it. Congratulations on getting hitched, man.
I got a few questions here.
Oh, here we go.
First of all, why is Tucky? Why? Well, hold on, I'm getting a delay. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Turn your volume off of your YouTube.
It's like the old talk radio days. Turn your radio down.
Why is Tucky, talks when he calls in, pretty nice to everybody else, but he tells you to go fuck yourself?
I don't know. Well, me and Tucky we had a rocky relationship.
I mean, did you ever even buy one kit from him?
Yes.
You did?
I did. I bought 2.
2 whole kits.
3, actually. The Mummy, and I bought 2 Mothra larvas from that guy.
And he did a review.
Well, he never made stuff I liked. That's not my fault.
He was before I got into
he was before your time. Are you getting the reissues? Any of those ones?
I have not.
I've seen only like Dimensional Designs, I think, has a few of them, right? But they don't ever have anything up for sale. It's just coming soon, it keeps saying, I believe.
I don't know. It seems like everyone is reissuing Tucky's kit. How many people? Scott, there must be at least, I don't know, 3 different people, I think, that bought those molds.
Yeah, but all I can say is the only people I've seen that have done it are Alternative Images and Jeff himself. So it's
well, I don't know, Jason. He's got a yen on for you.
I don't know why he hates me.
Well, he hasn't exactly been friendly to me lately either.
I think if you go back and look at the clubhouse and you Google Tucky Jason Walker, I'm sure you'll find some arguments on there.
Yeah, but you would think it would be Scott he'd be going after, but no.
Well, he goes after Scott a little bit.
Oh, he goes after Scott. Yeah. I get the nice simple fuck you, and I love that. That's okay. I respect that. So how was your holiday, man? Anything new? What's going on besides getting married?
Yeah, I was just up in Rhode Island yesterday. I saw DeConte yesterday. So hey,
how can you not? You drive through Rhode Island's like what, 5 miles long? I mean, you got to drive by his house.
Blink and you miss them. I picked up 2 build-ups from Angelo. I don't know if you saw the picture on Facebook. 2 Godzilla ones. So those were my Christmas present. I bought those like back in March or something before I could go and actually get them. So, and right now, upstate here, I have this big setup here now. So I got 9 kits out right now that I'm building. So I'm loving it.
Which ones? What do you got going?
The Forbidden Zone Curse of Frankenstein. There's 2 more Hammer kits.
That's not a small kit either. That's taking up some real estate.
Yeah, that's only part of it. I got Tony's Kong on the Empire State Building, the new one. That's a beauty, that one. So I'm doing that one. I'm doing the bride from the Janus Dracula bride diorama. So I'm doing her because I got the deluxe version.
Does she look like Jason's mom? Because I'm doing her.
Are you now? I'm gonna fuck Jason Walker too.
Yeah, fuck Jason Walker. Yeah, and his mom. Okay, sorry.
Oh, and Mark, if you're watching, I'm finally building the Godzilla tribute, but I got my head going in there. Your head's on the side. Sorry.
Yeah. Mark's a good side head. Mark's good side head.
And a couple Godzilla ones. I got one Kaiju Freaks one and a Yuji Sakai GMK poster art one.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So all those.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you like the new movie?
Yeah, it was really good.
Okay.
Did everyone on here see that?
Brian, have you seen it yet?
No.
Brian hasn't seen it yet. Scott hasn't. I've seen it.
Dude, what?
Yeah, I really liked it too.
Yeah.
This is the time of year
I've seen in a long time, actually. And
this is the time of year I don't get to see a lot of
the U.S. movies.
No good.
Okay.
One looks god awful.
Are you in agreement that this new Godzilla Kong thing?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Looks like a horrible piece of crap. Okay, good.
I assume some of that digital stuff will be cleaned up better, but
it doesn't matter.
I don't care how much they clean it up. They
can exactly.
Hey, you know what? You can pour water on a turd; it still ain't clean, and it still smells. So
there's a famous story. Stanley Kubrick was, it was Jerry Lewis was editing one of his late '60s movies, and Stanley Kubrick walks in there, and I don't know, Jerry can't make anything work. I don't know what the problem was, and he just said, "You can't polish a turd." And Stanley thought for a second and said, "You can if you freeze it." There you go, Jason. Freeze your turds.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So now my other question.
All right.
What is this about me making fun of you?
Dude, you rag on me all the time about buying paints.
Where?
In my paint videos. They're in the chat. Go look at the chat. the comment sections. Always making fun of me for buying paint.
No, you go look at the comment section. I think it's bullshit. Okay.
Why are you taking his side? What?
Because he's my friend.
You know,
what's that? What's this? Is this the number of paints you bought today? You know what?
I will say that Scott doesn't understand buying paint because he doesn't freaking use any of it. So
that's some bullshit. Okay. Because I actually bought some paint at the hobby store.
You bought it
Thursday. Yes.
Did you use it?
Wow, you actually bought it.
Hey, I bought it. That's something. Okay.
Was it on sale?
No.
All right, Rob. Rob, any more questions? We got another special guest that just popped in.
Yeah. No. That was it.
That was it?
Okay.
All right.
Well, congratulations. I hope you married a rich lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
I'm just going to be doing nothing but building kits now. So
bring her to Chicago. So there you go. So,
yeah, is she going to come to G-Fest?
She was there last year.
Okay.
She's from Chicago too.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay,
Chicago.
Cool. Born and raised on the south side over in Chinatown.
See, you know he's from Chicago because you know what he just said? He just said it. Over by.
Over there by.
That's how you know. Over by there.
Yeah, see?
That means come to my house.
And I've lived up here 44 years. I still
have.
Oh,
Brian's looking at Brian. If I said, come over by my house, what does that mean?
Come to your house. We say that too. I mean,
I get in big fights with downstaters.
Is it a parkway? Is it an easement?
No, we're not
what
doing
is
this.
it? Okay.
No, it's a tree lawn. We talked about that. It's a tree lawn.
New Jersey.
It's a tree lawn.
All right, we'll see you later, Mr.
Yeah,
Truck.
I'll
Thanks,
talk
man.
to you guys.
See you.
All right, see you.
Merry
All right,
Christmas.
our next guest. We got another guest.
Got another guest.
And then as soon as Rob drops out, I can put him in. Here we
Trevor's
go.
out there telling me it's going to be a great movie.
Here we go.
No.
Trevor's smoking too much stuff. I'm telling you.
I
Right
like
now.
Skull Island, and I can't.
We have Rob Madison is putting his headphones on. He must have killed his family and got away.
Yeah, what'd you do? Kill the family and get away?
He can hear us now. He's coming in, I think.
Wait.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, he disappeared. Wait, Rob, no! We lost him. We can hear him. Wait.
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay, he's
there
back.
He is.
Hey, Rob, how are you, man?
So, did you kill the family to get up here and get on, or what?
No, they're sitting out there.
Okay.
They're in the living room.
So I'm going to go on record here as saying it is so nice to have the nicest guy in the hobby on our first live stream.
Are you here or
Second
Brian?
live stream.
Are you talking about Brian?
No, we're definitely not talking about Brian, dude.
No.
Okay, definitely not talking.
Oh, God, Scott.
So
hard to believe you don't have a lot of friends, Scott. I don't know why.
it is hard to believe. So there's our friend Rob. Rob, how's things going? I mean, you were just on not too long. Oh no, you were on Discord. That's right. So you weren't on the show.
No, I was on the show when you
on the show
that one night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you left. You did a great job on that episode, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my god.
That was fantastic. It was honestly the best episode I've seen outside of 3 episodes back in the 59, 60. But it was really good.
And I barely recognize you with Rob's ass on your face. Okay.
Hey, whatever.
Rob, do you have any holiday memories? Any good hobby holiday memories? Traditions? Anything?
I have to say, working on Scott's Con was my only real hobby stuff. Emma got sick the first night she came home and basically quarantined the whole family. So we're having Christmas kind of tomorrow. And so it's been pretty quiet. We did a puzzle. And I built and painted Scott's Con that I showed at the Discord thing last Saturday. That was
which I now have to which I today sliced and oriented and supported and everything. So I now have to print one for myself.
Oh, I hear you like to do that. So that's good then.
While Rob's here, I want to do another giveaway. This is from Vlad Petnicki. We have a plastic War of the Worlds from Pegasus. And to keep with the alien theme, from Nostalgic Resin Productions, an E.T. poster plaque. So there we go. All right.
That's surprising. I'm working. The funny thing is I've been pulling models out of the closet just tonight. and I pulled the relic out from
Look at-
Pegasus.
There you go.
And I
That's
put
a
it
nice
together
kit.
out there.
That
How do
is a
you do
really
it?
nice
Well,
kit.
I got to figure out, do you use super glue or is that what you use?
I think just super glue for that one. Yeah.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
like that
it's
solid
good.
vinyl. I think it should be fine.
Yeah, I'm excited to do that.
All right. This is a very hard question. I'm afraid to even do it. Who is on Jason's shirt in episode 25? We Turn One. So the 1 year anniversary episode, who was on my shirt? That is the question for War of the Worlds and the ET movie plaque. So
Who are
anyway,
you asking? Are you asking the audience?
yeah, we're asking chat. They're going to
All
come
right,
in.
good.
So if anyone gets it, put it in chat. I'll keep monitoring. What else going on, Rob? Anything cool?
Yeah, I love your shirt. That's a pretty cool shirt. I love
Oh
it.
God, another Bigfoot believer.
I love it. Laura was watching the Sam Elliott movie, The Man Who Killed Hitler, and then later.
And Bigfoot, yeah.
Yeah, she was just watching.
I love that movie. That is a
Yeah.
really good movie.
I thought it was a little all over the place, but
Yeah.
I got the gist of it. And
Sam Elliott is good. That's all you know. He's just good.
well, that's the whole thing. If he's in it, it's a sell right there.
Gorman? Was it
It
Gorman?
was not Gorman. It was not Gorman.
Jason,
Jason.
5?
No, Bill, you already won too, dude. Get out of here. Yeah, if you've won something, do not try and win another.
Godzilla.
No, not Godzilla. You're gonna have to go back and watch the episode. And it's
I would have guessed Scott. Like you had a picture of Scott on your shirt.
Man, everybody should have a picture of Scott.
Well, that's what I mean. It's the 100th episode, right? But now
The
you're
only-
used to it.
I made a shirt with Scott on it, but it had a big Ghostbusters thing through it. So
not Godzilla, Barry. Yeah, I remember. I just pulled that out of my closet, dude. I took all my black shirts out the other day,
Well, that's like your whole closet.
dude. It was it was stupid. I kind of want to go and take a picture.
you should.
So what else? What are you doing? Like as a kid, Rob, how was your holidays? Any good
I like
old
them.
holiday stories from a child?
Well, I
Not
grew up in the
Krampus.
country outside of Fall Creek, so we grew up sledding and all that stuff. And we got our first deer rifles when we were 12 or 11, and our GI Joes. I remember GI Joes and Planet of the Apes and all that good stuff. My mom knew what I liked, and
It's not John.
yeah, she got me Dracula. She got me into the Auroras by getting me Dracula when I was like 6 or 7 or something like that. And so she always bought me cool shit. And we used to have this Sears catalog that we could really point things out about, right? That's what I'm looking for. If anybody's got any old Sears catalogs they want to get rid of, that's what my new fixation has become. Is I need at least one like 1972 to 74 issue, I think. They're becoming pricey. But yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like-
Well, it's because all of us that are of the age we are, that's a thing we remember, and want to jump back to it. But no, I like the holidays. Without snow, I think it was kind of weird. And then having a sick kid and not really getting to bring family over was really weird. But no, I've always liked it and always would get models. As I got older, it was more about the kids. And I was luckily into video games. So as the kids grew up, we would say, what machine do you want? What games do you want?
Yeah.
And we would just buy exactly what the kids wanted. And usually I would pick the system. So I would get the PS3 and then the kids would just play games on it. They never understood the process until they wanted to take it with them when they were moving. And it's like, wait a minute, that's kind of my machine, right? Like, wait, no, you gave it to us for Christmas. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. So yeah, I still gave most of my game systems up though.
I've ended up with I have a PlayStation 5 and I end up not playing it as much because I'm building more, and it's trying to balance that out is tough.
Yeah, I got a PS4 still, and I still play. I'm a first player shooter. I went through all the Call of Duties about 6 months ago, and I just kind of burned through them really quick. And then you got to do the resistance and stuff like that, the ones that you just played with. But then I don't play for 7 or 8 or 9 months and just kind of build. And the dining room table, I took a picture this time before the holidays because the dining room table, I'm so thankful my wife allows me to take over because really Close Encounters of the Third Kind is naturally a thing happening in my house. There's always something being built on the dining room table. Everybody has to look at it. It's there. I'm not going to clean it, but twice a year I clean it, usually Mother's Day and Christmas Day. So I kept it kind of clean because we did a puzzle, and now I'll have to clean it up for tomorrow because we'll have everybody over tomorrow. And then I'll fill it right back up. I really want to get back to my dioramas with my rat things. I kind of lost my mojo with it, and I think it's coming back. I found a couple back pieces that made me start thinking of the size about it.
What do you think the next one's going to be?
It's going to be a gaming room.
Okay.
It's going to be the D&D or board game table. I've already made the table, a couple of the stools and chairs. I've got like 5 things that would fit the scene, but I think it might be getting crowded. But, I got the wizard person, the guy and the nerd at the table with all sweaty arm stains that I want to put hot cans by and kind of dress it up like one of our old gaming nights, right? But with Finks instead.
Cool. Stormheart in the chat just said something I think that is one of my favorite holiday memories, and I think people my age are going to be right there with it. The Sears and JCPenney catalogs, the Christmas catalogs that would come in the mail with all the toys.
Yeah.
Those were
that's what I was just saying. That's my number one thing to go for right now.
We would go in and we would circle in what we wanted.
Yeah, we slapped pages. I had a brother and a sister, and you'd flip it and you'd have to slap which side you wanted. And I was always the littlest one. So
okay, so the hint for the t-shirt, Twin Peaks. The answer is going to come fast now, I think. Twin Peaks.
I never watched that. Never got into it.
Twin Peaks.
I liked the first stuff. I never watched anything after the movie.
This is from the movie Twin Fire Walk with Me.
They changed actresses, I think, in the movie. It threw me off.
Sears, like my grandma worked at Sears, so that was always like
Laura did for 23 years.
What did she do?
She was head of HR for the last 18.
Okay.
But then she worked in the warehouse, worked on the floor. She started as like a merchant person on the floor, and then worked as a lead, and worked her way into the office. And it was like a lifer.
Yeah. T. Lynn got it. T. Lynn, Laura Palmer. T. Lynn got it. T. Lynn.
Watching.
So anyone who wins on the show, you're going to have to send me an email with your address, modelclubtv@gmail.com.
Give
Tell me what
her
you
address.
want.
It's my
Her address.
stepdaughter just won that.
Did she? Awesome.
Yes.
Is she eligible? Are family members? She got it.
Yeah, we'll let her be
eligible.
Now Scott has to
We'll let her
here.
be.
No, she wins it only if Scott builds and paints it for her.
Oh, that's it. I want to see that.
You don't have to do any painting on that kit.
That's true. True enough.
Hey, you're King Kong. I painted that in less than 2 hours. Full thing. I did army washes to the base. I did base coats on everything, and then just did army washes and was done with it. And
I loved the comments. There were 2 comments that I loved. And the one Tony sent me was the guy that said, well, it'd be nice if there were trees or a girl in his hand so you could see the scale. And it's like, it's next to the Aurora King Kong. What else do you want for scale? And then the other guy, then he said, otherwise it just looks like a gorilla. So I had to comment. I go, well, if it's a gorilla, it's a terrible skull.
Right.
It's not
Right.
supposed to be.
Yeah, I always think
then,
it's funny when you put it in the writing that, this is who is making it, who sculpted it, who did what.
Yeah.
You still get that question saying, hey, man, where can I get this? And I think I
Well,
figured it out.
And then the other one was,
how can you guys last this long?
well, the other one was the guy that said, yeah, it kind of looks similar to the 30s Kong. And I'm like, really?
It's amazing. Jeez.
All right, we're going to do one more giveaway here while you're on. And this is also from Vlad Petnicki. And I think this is one of those that I don't want to let go.
Oh, no.
And first from Nostalgic Resin, we have the Elsinore Strange Brew movie wall plaque there. We got that. But the kit is a Kyoto Dinoland T-Rex.
I'm
and
envious.
I had never actually seen one of these in person, like in the box, like to have it. It's partially built, but man, it is super detailed. And let me try and get. Have any of you guys built one of these Dinoland kits?
Mm-mm.
Like, it is fantastic for a vinyl kit. Like, really, really nice. So, there we have a T-Rex up for grabs for our Dino friends. This one's pretty easy question. All you have to do is be fast at clicking.
Yeah, my stepdaughter says she'll build it before I will, and I'm like,
You know what? I want her to
may
build
not
it.
be getting this kid after all.
I want her to build it and show you up. That's what I want her to do.
Yeah.
All right, so for the T-Rex and the plaque, what movie was reviewed on episode 1 of A Model in a Movie? What was our first movie review?
How many people are searching right now?
What was our first movie review?
Who even watches that?
Brian, do you remember what our first one was? I actually had to go look.
I don't.
JP World?
You can't guess, Rob.
Yeah,
I don't know. I have no clue.
I know.
not searching.
I chose it though, right? Oh wait.
Someone guessed Bang a Gong?
No, it's not.
What the hell is
If
that?
it were me, it'd be Valley of Guans.
It's pretty quick. Someone should get it. So
Yeah, I mean that's. Man, have you watched the new one yet for next month?
no, I haven't.
I haven't either.
Zippy Z got
Crimes
it.
of the Future?
Zippy Z got it. Willy's Wonderland was our
Yes.
first one. Willy's.
Right.
Zippy
I knew I chose
Z.
it. It's funny because I just watched and we'll talk about it when we do the other one, but the Nick Cage one, the enormous weight of or outrageous weight of incredible
Yeah.
Alan. That was good.
Oh, Randy, you missed it by a second. Zippy Z got it. Congratulations. Rob, any parting thoughts?
No, everybody have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm excited for 24 to happen. It's been a weird year, and it's time to close this one out. And
Rob, I might have a small project I need you to do for me, but it'll be easy.
I'm happy
We're not
to help.
propositioning on the live show. We can
No,
do
he can
that.
proposition me. He's known me forever.
I'll send you a
Since I
message.
had
I'm not
hands.
sure if you can do it or not, but if you can, I think you can do it quick. So,
All right.
All right,
Yep.
cool.
I
Thanks
tend
for
to-
joining
All right.
us, Rob. We love
Hey,
you.
take
Nicest guy
care.
in the
Love
world.
you guys too.
See you at Discord. Hopefully,
Not just the hobby,
will.
the world.
All right. Take care, guys.
See you, Rob.
See you later.
Love you guys. Bye bye.
All right. When he drops off, that should fix. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, guys. We're getting close to the end here.
Stretchy coat chihuahua. That's girls with balls, by the way.
Dude, that fucking. Oh, God.
love
I
that
forgot
movie.
about that. That's the greatest thing I think that's happened in our episodes was the chihuahua.
I want to say, though, I want to real quick say, so we were talking about the saying no thing.
Yes.
And those of you that watched the last episode saw that in the middle of the episode, Terry Webb called. Okay. And we literally had to pause the episode because he wasn't going to keep us. So he only kept us, 45 minutes? But Terry Webb called me and asked me for a favor. And what did I say? In
He
the
said
middle of
yes.
that conversation,
In the
what did I
middle.
say? In the middle of the conversation, sure, Terry, I'll do it.
And I just went, you just got done saying you're going to say no to everything. And I was like, what are you doing? Dude, it was classic. So, anything else you guys want to talk about? Brian, you got anything?
No, man, I just appreciate you guys bringing me into the fold. It's when we met that one time at Wonderfest, we hit it off right away, and it was meant to be. And I appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Brian.
I'll be
you're-
sending you a salt shaker.
I love doing the model movie with you because
I do too, man.
Scott
do too.
doesn't watch movies. that
And
we
I'll
talk about.
recommend another movie for you guys.
Yeah, I
No.
like the fighting
You
over
like
a
it?
movie.
No, I'm not. Oh God. Here's the thing. If you pick movies like that, that's why you don't like modern movies. You got to pick better movies.
Wasn't
And I know-
that
Look, I
terrible?
can only go by what my wife's watching. If she's watching,
That's true. She's in charge of the TV. I've watched her. She's in front of that TV. Very, very.
she's
very-
in charge of the horror movies, and
Yeah.
so there you go.
But well, you know what? I should have known because she obviously has bad taste. You know,
Whoa!
Oh man! All right, Brian. We're gonna say goodbye to Brian for a minute. We have a special. Just me and Scott have a
all right,
holiday message for everybody.
guys, have a good one. See you
Take
all
care,
soon.
sir.
Thank you guys for watching.
All right.
Mr. Clark, always a pleasure.
Always
is,
a
isn't it?
pleasure. I'm
Always a-
surprised you guys didn't get
always
in
a
a
pleasure.
wrestling match. Like they're always at each other's throats. on Discord.
Well,
It was
man,
funny. He
you know,
asked me. I don't want to go into what he asked me the other day, but he asked, something, and I gave him a one-word answer. He told me that's just wrong. It's funny, but it's wrong.
We have the same sense of humor, and we like seriously, we within 5 minutes of knowing each other, we're picking on each other like that. And I know people think that we don't really like, but we really do like each other. I love Scott. Scott's a great guy, and I don't want people to think that I really don't like him. He's an asshole, but that's part of the reason I like him. I like assholes.
Yeah. Hey, I like my own asshole too.
That's what I've heard about it. Both of you are into that sort of thing. So,
all right, guys, later.
Brian, thank you. Seriously,
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you for everything you've done. I appreciate
All
it.
right, guys.
All right, let me push
Later.
this button. When he drops off, this should fix everybody.
Just the two of us.
It's just the two of us.
Focus.
Just the two of us. Scott, got any messages for anybody this year? Any holiday themed messages? Anything you want to say to our audience here? Well, it's just the original MCTV.
Well, first of all, and I don't know if I have it handy. Okay. I don't have it handy, but I'll give a personal shout out, thank you. And I got Christmas cards from a lot of our listeners, not a lot of our listeners, but a few of our listeners and friends that we've made. And so I appreciate everybody that sent us a Christmas card. And the one that really kind of stood out to me was Dan Cherney sent a nice personalized letter. And the lettering he did on the envelope, I got this envelope. I'm like, who the hell did this? Because I'm like, my wife's looking at it going, who's this from? And I'm like, no idea. But yeah, so I got Christmas cards from a lot of our listeners, and I appreciate that.
I want to talk about that.
I appreciate everyone that watches.
I'm doing some
this
background stuff. I got a Christmas card from Dan too, and it was one of the most heartfelt, really, really nice things I've read in a long time, and it really made me appreciate who we have in our audience. And I mentioned this at the top of the show. I still feel like we're the kind of misfits of the garage kit land. You know, it's not. We're not the cool kids. There's, people who've been around this hobby for a long time. Scott's one of the cool kids. I'm not.
I am the coolest kid.
And I think I think the people that have found us through this found us for a reason. I think we're a bunch of normal people who like building models, like busting each other's balls. I want to give a special shout out though, and I don't want to get up like teary-eyed or anything. A special shout out to Spike. Spike, we love you. the most amazing ball buster in the history of ball busting. Spike, and I think he already dropped off because it's so late there in England, and I hope he hears this later on. He's amazing at what he does.
He's the one that does all of our artwork too.
He does our amazing artwork. He does all this other stuff. Oh, wait a minute. We have a special guest.
What?
We have a special guest. Let me get there. Hold up.
I know her.
Whoa! Look who it is.
It's Jason's mom,
It's
Valerie. She
my
is the
mom.
nicest person in the world. Valerie,
Oh!
Valerie, you take a beating on this show, and I'm sorry, but it's his fault.
Oh, okay.
I
No,
wanna
let's-
go.
yeah.
No.
So it's his fault. He started the game, and until he cries uncle, okay,
Look at the defensive go. Look at it go.
he started talking about my poor dead mother who's been dead 39 years, and he started making his comments thinking I was just going to lay back and take it. But no, but I want everyone to say, this is Jason's mother for real. Okay.
This is my mom, everybody.
And I've met her a few times, and she actually is a very nice person. And I
don't know about that.
I'm not busting on her. I'm busting on Jason, just so everybody knows. Okay. Because
you would say I've busted on her before, is what you would say if this was a
no, I
normal
would
episode.
never say anything.
Yeah,
like that.
we've said it earlier tonight, I'm sure.
I never said a thing. You set me up for
I
these jokes.
know he trash talks me.
You have no idea. Matter of fact, before we go on, he says, "Hey, here's a list of things I want you to say about my mom."
Oh, look at you! Oh my God, you're such a liar.
I got the list right here, Jason. Do you want me to show it?
How quick can you write? Because that's all fake.
I can write quick, pal. I can write quicker than you can with your dyslexic ass. Okay.
Everyone in chat is saying, I am dyslexic, saying hello to my mom. This
Well,
is
as
Valerie.
long as we have Valerie here.
Yeah, go ahead. I was going to say,
Mrs.
why don't you
Walker,
interview my
I have
mom?
respect. I'll call her Mrs. Walker.
No,
When did you know Jason was different? Okay. When did you know Jason was
When did
different?
I know he was different?
Yes.
From the day he was born. He was born under a full moon on Halloween. What do you expect?
Oh my God. So,
keep going.
I mean, was he always the weird kid? I mean, was he like, did he always have dead stuff in his room and all the weird stuff he's got now, or what?
Yeah, he's always been a little strange. We put a stop to him cooking roadkill on the grill outside. Because we told him he's like Jeffrey Dahmer. They're going to come and get us.
Oh wow!
Someone just said you look like Hillary Clinton,
like
Mom.
Jeffrey Dahmer. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Someone just called you Hillary in the chat, and I totally.
You know what? Someone else has told me that.
You got to change your hair.
See, hey, look, we're not going to tolerate people talking about Jason's mom. In the chat.
Look at this guy!
Okay.
Oh my God, this is the most.
Unless it's on the
just
script.
This...
Okay, unless it's on the script that Jason gave me. Okay,
yeah.
It's
so. Go ahead, Scott.
What do you
this
think
is your
about
chance.
this guy not wanting to take that lovely girl Jamie to the model kit show? Don't you think that's a terrible thing?
I don't think Jamie wants to go.
Oh, she wants to go. Oh, she wants to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to go. Yeah.
Yeah. So just so everybody knows, Scott had no idea this was happening at all. And it wasn't going to.
Hey.
We were going. I put the kibosh on it earlier, and we were going to do it on a normal episode. And then it's like, no, let's still sneak it in. So Brian knew it was going to happen, but no.
Oh, I see. Brian knew. So I want you to know.
Go ahead, ask her anything.
Early on when this started, I wasn't aware that you watched. And then he says, oh, yeah, my mom watches. And I'm like, oh, my God. So you let me just go on, and your mom's watching. And it's
I don't watch all the time, but I do.
Thank God. Woo. Thank God. So I still have a chance of being liked then. Okay. I don't have to be the hated friend.
I think you're a nice person. Yes.
Thank you. See, there you go, everybody. What about Jason? Is he a nice person?
Oh, very nice. He has a big heart.
And the patience of a saint. Yeah, she is told.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know.
What else do you want to ask her, Scott? Here's your chance.
Okay. When was the last time you saw him wear something other than tonight that wasn't black?
Can't remember.
So, like when he started to get all the ear piercings and I remember the long hair. That's how far back I go. I remember the long hair.
Yeah, well, you don't remember the long black hair.
I thought, did you have black hair before you started going to Wonderfest?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was before. My mom used to dye my hair for me.
Did you wear makeup too?
What did they call? What did you guys call me, Mom and Dad? The daughter you never had for.
They had their own little Wednesday Addams.
Yeah.
There you go.
You should have seen his girlfriend at the time too.
She looked like Wednesday Addams. She did. Yep.
No, she looked like Morticia.
Oh yeah. That's what they called her, Morticia.
Oh my God.
All right, Scott. What else would you like to find out?
What else should we find out
before we let her go?
When did he become straight? Because I know early on he wasn't. So I mean, because I know he probably played with Barbies and stuff, So
I did. We just had this conversation.
See,
I don't know how much.
What? No,
what did Grandma?
You're in now.
What did Grandma always say? I wanted to pretend to be Mom.
Huh?
Who did I always say I wanted to play with Grandma? Cindy Brady, remember?
Oh, yeah. Cindy Brady. Okay.
And then I just was telling somebody the story yesterday, how I used to pretend to be Dorothy.
From
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. This is good stuff here.
So.
Dorothy. Oh, my God.
All right, Mom. Anything else you need to ask Scott? Anything you want to ask us while you have us?
No, I enjoy it. Oh, I just got you a new subscriber for your program.
Oh, did you? Oh, excellent. Who was that?
My old cohort I used to work with.
Oh, awesome.
He said he enjoyed your little thing. He watched it.
He must drink a lot or something.
Yeah, when did you know Jason had a drinking problem?
That I don't know when that started.
Okay. Have you ever seen him like when he crawls into bed with guys that he doesn't know and stuff like that?
Does she know that story? Uh-oh.
What?
I don't think she knows that story.
You don't know that story? I'll at one Wonderfest, you drink what? A fifth of whiskey in like 40 minutes?
Well, why aren't you watching him if you're there? You're supposed to be supervising.
I can't control him. Okay. And then I was watching him until we all went to bed. And then he got up and threw up and then went and crawled in bed with some strange guy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I thought it was my bed.
With your vomit breath, you take off your pants.
I rinsed my mouth.
So then the next day, I see the guy
truth's
that
coming out now. See the truth's coming out.
We see the guy that.
I don't know. Wait, no, we can't tell this story live. We have no.
Why?
Because work issues. That's why.
Oh. I can't say we saw the guy the next day and he said, "Hey, I slept pretty good, but except for somebody crawled in bed with me." And it's like I had to go around asking, "Who crawled in bed with you?" Well, we found out who. Yeah.
Well, I think you need to keep a better eye on him.
Yes, it's all Scott's fault. It's all Scott's fault.
I can only do so much.
It's probably his fault. Jason's fault.
Nothing's ever my fault.
I knew she'd blame you. I knew she would blame you. And you even said she would blame you because you know it's your fault.
I know. I make dumb choices.
So there you go.
All right. Anything else,
Well,
Scott?
how many more times am I going to be trashed tonight?
Yeah, Scott, how many?
Well, hold on. I got to see what I got on the list. We might be close to the end now. So
well,
so there we go. But I'm glad you're a good sport about it, and I appreciate you're not mad at me over it.
If anything, my mom is a very good sport. Same with my dad.
And thank you for bringing him into the world. So yeah.
Yes, we love him.
Yeah. All right, Mom. Thank you for humoring me. This was fun.
Okay. Bye, son.
All right. Bye. Love you.
Thanks, Mrs. Walker.
Bye.
Just hit end. See if Hillary can click end.
What am I supposed to hit?
End. Like leave.
And can't you kick her out?
Or kick out. I don't want to kick because I think you get banned.
Oh, you don't want to kick your mom out. Yeah.
Where is end?
Bottom right, it should say leave.
Bottom right.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. All right, I got to kick her.
She's going to kick his mom, everybody.
She's
going to kick his mom.
All right, we're kicking her.
I can't find it.
This is so Mom.
Man, and there's a joke right there. Right there, sitting there. There's a joke, and I got to let it go.
Goodbye, Mom. Oh, boy. All right.
Sport your mom is. She knows it's your fault.
Hold on, I got to get rid of it. All right. How are you, Scotty?
Great. I'm great. Special thanks to Jason's mom for coming on and trying to make me uncomfortable. I don't think she was trying to make me uncomfortable.
No, she wasn't.
You were trying to make me uncomfortable.
No, I just wanted to surprise you. I knew you wouldn't be uncomfortable.
So,
because everyone knows it's all in good fun. We have one last giveaway.
I'm watching the stream. I don't know what the hell you did to it. Holy crap. Okay. Could you get your hand off my face?
What are you talking about?
Thank you. Okay. Your hand, your icon was on my face for a minute.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We have one last giveaway. One last giveaway. And it's someone who's been with us since the beginning with all those plaques. But this time we have a Island Girl from Nostalgic Resin Productions. Oops. A Marianne. Nostalgic Resin.
That would have been great.
That would have been so funny. Classic Jason. It has the base. I don't want to unwrap everything, but we have an Island Girl. Thank you, David Horvath, Nostalgic Resin Productions. Check them out. I'll have all that links and stuff when we get everything sorted.
So what's the trivia question for this?
Why don't you think of one since you didn't do any of them? Oh, no, you did your one.
I did one, and I
did your one.
Screwed that up.
Oh, wait, I think I got one. Wait.
Hold on. Give me a quick question. All right. Give me a quick.
All right. For the Island Girl, what are we going to do? Scott, you got to be quicker. We're dead air. It comes with the envelope, which has your art print and certificate, the base, and the nameplate. So we got some cool stuff in there. All right.
Hold on, I'm on a site.
Come on, you're too slow on this. Let's go.
Just get off me.
No, I'm on your mom.
Okay. In the earlier episode, the opening song doesn't include the names and or description of two castaways. Who are they?
Oh, I know. The openings. You're talking Gilligan's Island. You have to be
Yes.
not the song of the show.
No, the opening song.
Yeah,
the
opening song
the
of
show.
Gilligan's Islands, whose names are not used. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Uh-oh. You have a Marianne, and Professor?
I don't know. I got to find out now.
Oh my God, why would you ask a question you don't know the answer to?
Well, I thought I was going to give it to me easier.
Oh my God, dude. Professor Ann. Marianne's a name, though, right?
Yes.
This is all Scott, everybody. So you know. Professor's one of them.
All right, hold on.
Why must I wear my... Because I like my scarf, Jamie Jennings. Now let me get dramatic with it.
Did Jamie know your mom was coming on?
I think so. Tinky Winky. It's a Teletubby. Mrs. Howell.
God.
That's, I think. Brian already run though. Got way to throw a monkey wrench in the machine here. If you ask a question, you should know the answer.
I'm gonna get there.
No, that's not how this works. What do you do?
Okay, so what are our answers? What do we got?
You have to go back 100 different guesses now and figure that out.
Where did I go? By Mrs. Walker. Okay, I got it. I got the answer now. E. Larry Day.
E. Larry Day.
Marianne and the Professor.
Is it Marianne a name?
That's correct. Professor and Marianne here on Gilligan's Island, but they weren't in the initial versions of the song.
Oh.
So E. Larry Day.
He was
yes,
the first
Marianne
person that asked
Professor.
it? He's the first person.
Yes, he's the first person that got it.
All right. I'm going with your word. If
Russell
anyone else
Clark was
disagrees.
close. Thomas was close.
E. Larry Day.
So,
E. Larry Day. Send us modelclubtv@gmail.com. Let me put the voicemail, and there's the email, modelclubtv@gmail.com. Send me all of your information. Anyone that won anything today, so I can get this stuff out to you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We appreciate it deeply. Here's the voicemail number if you want to leave us a voicemail. We're going to probably try doing live streams a little more here, and we're going to try and figure out a way to do live call-ins and do, a little bit more on the fly.
well, I feel bad. My sister-in-law, Mary, actually guessed correctly, too, at some point. So, Mary, I'll make you a deal. I have one in the basement. I'll let you paint if you want. So
Jamie says there are 5, right? The skipper, the professor, millionaire, and his wife, and the movie star.
Yeah.
But we're talking names.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
E. Larry Day. Awesome. Any parting thoughts, Scott?
no, thank God this is over. So,
We tried something new. I like it. Turned out okay. I think we have people here. If it's 5 people, I don't care.
Yeah.
There's people here watching.
I'm looking. You just wrapped your scarf around. Now it looks like you have dreadlocks.
I do. Shit. Everyone hates when I wear my scarf. I like scarves. They make me feel. It's my. Jamie, what's the special ed word?
What other mental
It is.
problem do you have?
I think it's in my autism spectrum because I have a weighted blanket I sleep with, and I like to have layers. Yeah.
So,
seriously, everybody, I want to go back
Scott
to
needs
Spike.
to prep better. Yeah.
Prep better. He doesn't prep at all, ever.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
What do you prep? What do you prep in the?
I line up all the talent.
That's it. And I agree. You're good at that. So, Spike, again, thank you for everything you've done to make me laugh.
67 people.
Spike's still there.
To the end. Yeah.
Spike.
67 people lasted to the end.
Wow,
Holy
that's
crap.
awesome. That's awesome. I am going to try and download this and upload it as an audio version. I don't know if we're going to make it as a... To find this episode later on, you're just going to have to click on the live tab and in the channel, and it'll be there.
I have to find out who Zare08 is. I don't know if it's a member of my family or what.
Uh-oh.
So,
it's your ex-wife.
I doubt that.
Oh.
Plus,
but wait, I want to go back to Spike again one more time, just so it's clear. Spike, keep doing what you do. I love everything you do. The pictures, the comments. Thank you. Trevor, always a great commenter and supporter. Everyone who sends me emails or comments in the chat, thank you so much. I'm kind of at a loss. Like, thank you. Everybody's great. And I'm surprised we're still here doing this.
You haven't thanked
me. I was getting to there. Of course.
I made you.
You didn't. Because I thank Brian, and I want to thank you for everything you do for the show, even though it's very little. You are the talent.
The viewers, pal.
I was going to say, you are the talent. You are the foil. Without you, it would not be still going here. So thank you, Scott, for everything you do for the show. And I appreciate it. And I appreciate you.
My sister-in-law, Mary, said this was so much fun. She must be about 8 vodkas in
I was going to say,
I think this was fun. Okay. I'm just saying.
You know, Scott's gotten a bad rap in the past. He's done some great things for people that people I think don't get to see behind the scenes. And he's one of the nicest. We gotta go back to the nicest guys in the hobby. Scott's one of them. He just doesn't want people to know about it. He'll give you the shirt off his back if you need it. And he's a deeply, really good guy. And
my stepdaughter, he, just said Brian's greater than Scott. Therefore, my stepdaughter will be looking for another husband soon. So, yeah.
Wait, you're married to your stepdaughter?
But,
I don't understand.
No, my son-in-law said Brian's greater than Scott.
Oh, your son-in-law. I thought you said your daughter.
Yeah. Try to keep up.
Yeah.
I know we go fast sometimes, but try to keep up.
All right. So we're going to try and do this on the fly live, which is a gallery here at the end. I don't know if it's going to work. Any parting thoughts? Anything?
No parting thoughts.
Okay.
Anybody that wants one of my King Kong busts, I got a few available. Shoot us an email. Full size is coming in a rare scale soon. Because right now, believe it or not, I'm not printing for anyone else right this second. But I'm sure that's going to change. So, yeah.
Okay.
There you
All
go.
right.
Why? Do you want me to print something for you?
No, because I knew it would take months. I'll do it myself.
Whatever. Jerk store. I'm going to get Rob Madison to go on with. I'm going to get done with
Splinter.
you.
Okay. All right. I'd like to see how many of that goes.
I'm so done with you. I mean, I have your mom as a co-host. We'll talk about you.
Go ahead. You do your spin-off show with my mom. That'd be...
You'll be the one I'm slamming. Okay. Yeah, that's what your son says. Yeah.
I
That's
don't
what your
want you
son says
slamming
when
me.
he's licking my butt. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Here comes the gallery at the end. We got 3 people. Thank you for sending pictures in this episode. I'm going to have to do it manually.
Gallery.
So, Scott, go ahead and leave. And I'm going to hit the gallery.
Tell me what to do. Fine, I can't wait.
All right.
I got to
let's
get
see what
out
we
of
do
this mess.
Web window.
Bye.
Not
Bye,
working.
everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Happy New Year.
It's just going to be me for a second, I think. Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Here it comes. Oop, that's not going to work. It's all screwed up. Gallery's coming. Promise. Web window. Wrong thing. Oh, crap. I knew this wasn't going to go well. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody, the gallery's coming. It's coming. I promise. The gallery's coming. Coming. Hold on. There it is. All right. And muting